We'll get William to tell us who it is.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know. Hello, everybody. It says we're live.
Okay.
Hello, hello.
Not on my phone yet. I'm very confused.
I'm going to refresh here.
I see us now.
There we are. I see us. Hello. Can you guys see us?
Hello.
Hello. Hello out there in the tube. Hello.
Oh my God. Hello, everybody.
No, reach out and touch someone.
Hello. Oh, hello, everybody. Oh my goodness.
Happy Thursday, everybody. Good to see. Oh my gosh, you guys, there's a lot of chatting going on in the chat. You guys have been busy since when we're early too. William was here a whole hour ago.
He was making sure that he was in the house.
Lisa, to be fair, they both were here like an hour ago in the chat. Well, hello everybody. Welcome in. Welcome back to Fantastic Finds. My co-host, as always, is Jason of MTuckersAntiques. Make sure you're subscribed to Jason's channel.
Please.
If you're not, for some reason, make sure and go give Jason subscribe and follow on Instagram as well. Hello, everybody. I'm going to go through the chat, see who's here with us tonight, and then we will briefly go over how the sale is going to work. We're going to talk about a couple things going on in the next few days, change for next week. All right, we're going to talk about all of that, and then we will get into the sale. The very first person at 7:09 p.m. was William. William, whose birthday is tomorrow?
There's a lot of special ladies. I don't know. I don't know who it could be.
I don't know either.
Willie, do tell.
I have a few guesses, but okay, where is it? I don't have the happy birthday bill. Jason's got that on his channel.
We do.
Jason's got the happy birthday bill. This is what I have. Okay, it's not as good as happy birthday bill, but you know it's still.
But I love the shooting confetti. That's the good. I love that.
Motion graphics. All right. Okay. Next in the chat is Lisa. Hello, Lisa. Good to see you tonight. Lisa. And Terry V is here. Hi, Terry.
Hi, Terry.
Ms. Shannon Farrar is here as well. And Heather. Hello, Heather.
Hi, Heather.
Let me see. Tracy is here. Hi, Tracy.
Hi, Tracy.
Kim has joined us tonight. Hello, Kim.
Good to see you.
Thanks for helping us out in the chat, Kim. Going. Lisa, Terry. Okay. Karen G is here. Hi, Karen. Thanks for being our bid ender. As always, Karen, we appreciate you so much. Cindy Lou has thrifted treasures, and she is here at Fantastic Finds. So hello, Cindy. Good to see you tonight.
See, I got a feeling that it's Karen G's birthday tomorrow.
Is it real? Karen?
I suspect it because I did see a happy birthday, Karen. So I suspect.
I feel like I could have had a better graphic prepared. Like
we'll make up for it next week.
Flags, snowmen. I don't know. I could have had a better graphic.
Oh, Canada.
I know. See? Nikki Moss. Hello, Nikki. Good to see you tonight. Erin is here. Hello, Erin.
Hello, Erin. Good to see you.
Barn. There is Jason's mom.
Hello, Mom. I love you.
Okay. I'm going. Trying that repeat. Dusty Moose. Ooh, got a good vibrato on that one.
That was good. That was a good tone.
Good to see you. Lots of repeat names. There's Lily Pond Treasures.
Hello, how are you?
There's my mom. There's Mama Pam.
Mama Pam.
There's Janine. Hi, Janine. Good to see you tonight. And there's Mary Ann. I'm glad that your wiener dog traveled well, Mary Ann. I'm glad that it got to you safely. Thank you again for that. Let me see who else. Melanie is here. Hi, Melanie.
Melanie.
Good to see you.
She had a really good Valentine's display, so I hope you guys saw. She actually put out a reel on Instagram. Melanie, you did a good job. You got some good stuff.
And you guys, we could use some more pictures.
Yes.
For community share. I'm just saying.
Please.
Saying we could use some more in the queue. I'm getting kind of low. I have been working through the tail end, and now I'm into this year's, so I don't have a lot more. Sandra Bowers is here. Hello, Sandra. Spark Joy in Life is here. Hello. Welcome in. Beth, good to see you tonight. Hello. Retro D, there you are. And Miss Gutierrez, hello, Debbie.
Hello,
Good
Debbie.
to see you tonight. Brenda Bat is here. Hi, Brenda.
Brenda.
Oh, Carrie Chatterson is here. Hi, Carrie.
Hello.
Good to see you. Mary, hello.
Hi, Mary.
Good to see you. Trying to not skip over anybody. KB.
KB.
Hi, KB. Good to see you. Sandy B is here. Hello, Sandy. Audrey is here. Another fellow Canadian. Hello, Audrey.
Hello, Audrey.
Kim is back with us again. Hello, Kim. Thanks for joining us. Minx is here. Hello, Minx.
Hello, Minx. Oh, it's definitely Karen G's birthday.
Is it Karen? Happy birthday, Karen.
Thank you, everybody. Happy early birthday.
Karen, you have lots of boxes coming in the mail. Just know that. You have a lot of boxes coming in the mail. Okay, I think I'm caught up in the chat. Tina is here.
Hello, Tina. It's been a while, Tina. Hello. Hello.
All right. If you guys did not join Jason and Tina for live shopping at Mother Tucker's on Sunday, you missed out. It was a lot of fun. I can't wait for the next one, I guess, is what I'm going to say.
I have to remember to take my case off my phone because the audio is not the best. Good thing I'm a big mouth because then you could still hear me. Because if I
didn't think it sounded weird.
I don't know. I went back to watch it and I wasn't happy, and then I realized I didn't take the case off my didn't take it off my phone. So we'll be professional next time. Trust me.
It's a learning process.
Yes. What
Nettie, hello.
Hello, Nettie. It had been 6 months since we did one. I thought it was just
a few months. Was it the fall the last time that you did one?
It was July.
I thought it was like August or September.
So did I. I believe it was July. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. I thought you had done one since then.
No, I don't think.
Well,
no.
Time flies. I didn't know that you. Yeah. Tina is here. Hi, Tina.
Hello, Tina.
Welcome in. Hope you're staying warm. Okay. I am caught up officially, I believe, on the chat. Thank you all for joining us tonight. We appreciate you being here. And hello to anybody in the Lurkers Lounge. If you're brand new, you want to say something in the chat, we would love to say hello to you. If it's your first time joining us and you're watching and not sure what is going on, we're having a live vintage sale this evening. So we will go over how that is going to work. If anybody has questions as we go along, don't hesitate to put them into the chat. Dusty, that is something else that I'm going to be working on. I'll get back to you on that. William, be nice to Dusty as a reminder. No, but I am going to be working on something a little special, little graphics. So I will make some new birthday graphics. I'll make some things for some upcoming sales as well. Elaine, Lenny, welcome in. I just saw you pop into the bottom of the chat. Okay, so first you want to be in live chat, all messages, not top chat. If you do plan to bid on anything tonight, we recommend that you use a mobile device. So a phone or a tablet are going to be a little bit faster options versus the computer for you. And I know a lot of friends watch YouTube on the TV. So if you can stream it to your TV, but have your phone or your tablet open so you can see the chat. I don't know, when I stream YouTube on the TV, I don't see a chat option. So maybe it's my TV. I'm not sure. But I always have to have my phone handy if I want to type something into the chat. So we do recommend that you guys refresh as often as possible because we always experience an early lag here on YouTube. Unfortunately, we can't make it go away, but we do have a couple options for you to refresh throughout the sale. So you can exit out of the sale or exit out of YouTube completely to refresh. The faster option is going to be touching the screen on your mobile device. In the upper right hand corner, you're going to find a gear wheel icon for playback speed. And if you hit playback speed 2 times, if you're lagging behind it all, it is going to catch you up until you are live with us again. That is the faster option. There's already a lag. Of course there is, Shannon. Of course there is. If you're watching on a computer, you can find the gear wheel icon in the lower right-hand corner. All right, so do that as often as possible. And we do recommend doing that if you do plan to put in a bid. Do that right before you type in your first bid, and hopefully then you will have a better shot of getting everything in before the bid end. Okay, so we will be doing all offer up items this evening. So that means the auction style. We'll show you the item. We'll give you a starting price. I will pin it up here on the screen. If you're interested in bidding on the items, all you have to do is type them into the chat. We will give you any information that we know about the item, any history or makers, that sort of thing. And definitely, if it has any kind of issues, we will show that to you the best that we can here live on screen, so you can make an informed decision if you do plan to bid on the item. But do keep in mind that those vintage items have had a life. But sometimes we pick things up with damage on it because a lot of times we rescue things and these still have a lot of life left in them.
Agreed.
Especially with the bidding tonight, if you are interested in something, don't wait to put the bids in. Try and put them in early. That way we can do our countdown and move on, and you won't get caught up in the lag. All right. The official bid ender this evening is the lovely Karen Gillette. So you want to look for the Daisy icon. She will be putting in the bid ends tonight. Kim is also here helping out in the chat, and so is Tina this evening. I have not seen Ruthie tonight, but she may pop in later. If you are bidding and you want to use a just-in-case bid, you are welcome to do so. We do the just-in-cases over here, and all that we ask to utilize the just-in-case is that you're an active bidder. So during the countdown, as long as you put in at least one straight bid on the current item, you're welcome to use the just-in-case during the countdown. What the just-in-case is the max amount that you're willing to pay for the item with the letters JIC next to it. So if the bidding starts at $10 and you have a bid in at $20, but you're willing to go up to $50, you can type in your JIC 50 into the chat during the countdown. And if your just-in-case bid is the highest before the bid end, we will bid you up $1 over the next highest amount. But do keep in mind that multiple just-in-cases that come in before the bid end will turn into regular bids. Right now, our emails are up here on the screen, so you can also find that information and how to subscribe and follow Jason here on YouTube and Instagram, and myself as well if you're not subscribed or following me as well. Down in the description of the video, I've also pinned our emails in a comment at the top of the chat. That will be there throughout the duration of the sale. And my lovely mod ladies do a great job at putting that information into the chat as well as we go along. But very important if you're a brand new buyer to either Jason or I, or maybe it's been a while since you purchased from us, we do need some information from you. We do need an email sent to us. You can send us a joint email. That is no problem. With your YouTube screen name, your real name if it's different from your YouTube screen name, your full shipping address, and an email that we can send your PayPal invoice to. If you don't have PayPal, that is okay. You can still shop with us. Just let us know when you send that email to us that you want to check out as a guest. When we send our invoices out, we can send you a direct link to check out with any debit, credit, Venmo, Apple Pay, or PayPal. All right. And do keep in mind when Jason and I do send our invoices out, we do expect payment within 24 to 48 hours of receiving that invoice. And as far as shipping goes, shipping is not included with the winning bid price of the item. So shipping is additional to whatever your winning bid is. Jason and I both utilize Pirate Ship to get the discounted rates on shipping versus that retail rate that you would just go to the post office and pay. It's much, much cheaper. We pass that savings directly on to you guys. So you guys pay exactly what we get our discount for, and how your shipping is calculated. That's why we need your full shipping address is from you to us, the size of the package and the weight of the package. All right. We do ship to the US, Canada, and Australia. Although Canada and Australia will have a little bit higher shipping rates, but Jason and I both have a cheaper discount that we can utilize for both of those places as well. And I will let Jason talk about that last point, and then we will talk about when we are doing our invoicing.
If you guys purchase from me tonight, I own a shop called Mother Tucker's Antiques. I'm located in Adamstown, or we're part of Adamstown, Pennsylvania. So if you guys want to pick it up at the shop, please send us an email and we will just invoice you for the item. And then once the invoice is paid, we will communicate via email back and forth on when you would like to pick it up at Mother Tucker's, at our brick and mortar. And maybe you want to visit the other 40-some folks that have booths in our store. So that's just for me tonight. If you purchase from me, you can pick it up at my shop. Thanks, Amy.
Yes. So as far as shipping and invoicing goes, this week for me, I do ship from Michigan, and I will be doing all of my invoicing tomorrow. So I will email everybody when your invoice is out there. And yeah, sometime tomorrow, hopefully as soon as I can get them done tomorrow, you'll see an email from me. And Jason, since you have something else going on this week?
We do. So my invoices will go out on Saturday. I do all of my packaging, and then we do the invoices, usually Saturday afternoon into the evening. But you'll have an open box for tomorrow night over on Instagram. The Valentinos are having a kitchen, heavy on kitsch in the end. So it'll be anything from kitsch to kitchen things over on Instagram, and that will be at 8 p.m. Eastern. So please come on over and hang out with us. And make sure you're subscribed to Bill, Garden Guy Bill. Make sure you're following him on Instagram. The other two fellas, John of Everyday Holiday Displays and Brian of Mid-Century Mister. Please follow those two fellas on Instagram. And that will be tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern on Instagram. And if you buy tonight, I will be able to combine that with whatever you purchase from me tomorrow. Thank you again, Amy. The boys, thank you. The fellas, thank you.
You're welcome. And I will mention this now, and I will mention it at the end of the sale. Again, next week's going to look a little different than your typical week. We will not be having Fantastic Finds will not be on Thursday next week. Mama PM and I have an in-person antique show. So our setup date is Thursday. Our show is Friday, Saturday. So we won't be having Fantastic Finds on Thursday. However, it is going to be Monday.
Yes.
So come join us this Monday, the 24th, for our Fantastic Finds sale for next week. So we're just moving from the Thursday to Monday.
Yes. And then instead of Fantastic Finds, you can come over to Mother Tucker's Antiques, because we're doing an all St. Patrick's Day sale, which will be in this time slot, but over on Mother Tucker's. Rest assured, you guys, if you're not all into St. Patrick's things, there will be things that you can pair with it. So maybe some green glass. It'll be a good mix. So come hang out with me and Tina next Thursday, because it'll be the luck of the Irish heads to Mother Tucker. So we'll be slinging all of our St. Pat things next Thursday.
I have some things coming on Monday. It's not all St. Patrick's, but I do have a few things. It's not easy to find.
No.
It's getting as hard as Halloween is to find the things.
Difficult.
So
it is.
Okay. All right. We do have 16 rounds of goodies to bring you guys tonight, as always. And following our sale, we will be doing our community share. And I have some fun woodland kitsch display items to share from Teresa. So I'm looking forward to sharing that with you guys, because it's some cool stuff. All right, so stick around after the sale, and I guess I will go ahead and get started. And my first item, I have a lot of storybook, nursery rhyme kind of fantasy things tonight. So that's kind of a theme. I guess it's just what I pulled, and that everything just kind of went together. So this is going to be for the pair of items, and it's not going to be for choice. And I have seen these guys, but I've never found them. So this is going to start at $18, and it is for the pair. And these guys are awesome. These guys are made by Acme Japan, and they are ladybugs, and they're ladybugs in hats. And what I can tell you about these, there's also some grasshopper figurines very similar to this as well. And most often Acme Japan is the little kind of skinny-legged bug little guy. There's figurines that sometimes he has his butt up in the air. sometimes attached to planters. Those kind of pixie bugs are the same maker as these guys. There's also a planter with one of these on here as well. Let me see. I get caught up in the chat. Thank you all so much. And there's a little bit of paint wear, truth be told, to these on the spots. All right. Just a little paint wear. I do kind of like that, though, that they're not like perfect black round spots. And this one's got like a little blue suit going on underneath. They are marked Japan on the bottom. So they're not salt and pepper shakers. They're just little buggy friends. And that one's got a little yellow suit. I stinking love these.
Fantastic.
I really do. And their little antenna are meant to be like their little eyebrows. I really like that too. They're surprised at something. I'm not sure what.
They are.
They're like, woo, what's going on? I don't know.
Woo, it's crazy. He's got his hands up.
They saw like an unlimited cheese buffet. That would be what my face would look like too.
Yeah.
All right, let me get caught up. I see Jamie's in at 25, so we're looking for 26 or more on the pair. So I couldn't split these guys up, so they're staying together. They do measure 2 3/4 by 1.5. No chips or repairs, just some paint loss. Okay, I'm going to count them down. Let's see how bad the lag is. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid it.
I've never seen these before, Amy, ever.
They're not easy to find, little guys. Okay, I am seeing the just in cases come in. There is Karen's Ladybug top hat bid end. Thank you, Karen. All right. Let's see. So we had MJ at just in case of 41, Aaron at just in case of 43, but Dusty had a just in case of 55. So Dusty, they are yours for 44. Congratulations. Thank you so very much. All right, Jason.
$8 choice, Amy. But before I get into it, it wouldn't be a Thursday night if we didn't say hello to Gavin. So please make sure you're subscribed to the one, the only Grady Group of Vintage Recordings. He is our YouTube DJ. He's there in the chat right now. Don't tell anybody, but I think he's on the second shift. But while he's here, please make sure you're subscribed to him.
We won't tell, Gavin.
Secrets between us. And it's a great channel. He plays music, takes requests. Check him out. Definitely worth a follow. So $8 choice. You wonder where the chained babies go. I have some of them. They're starting at $8 because 2 of them have flea bites and they do have a little bit of paint wear, but they're still collectible. They're still cute. So you'll be able to choose between the 3 little babies. So I have the little mouse, the little deer, and then I have the little squirrel. So I'll show them to you up close so you know exactly what you're getting. So $8 choice. They are roughly about 2.5 inches tall or about 2.5 inches wide. So the little mouse is in blue. There is a tiny little chip. I wonder, where was the chip at? I think the little chip was on his ear. Yes. It's one of those little like chips that took just like a little slice out of it. So it's right there. Okay. But honestly, I don't see these little babies anywhere. And they're really fun. They're going to go with your larger critters. You could chain some of these to some of the ones that don't have babies. And like I said, you just don't see these. So this will be your first one. This is a little mouse. It is in blue, and it does have that little sliver missing. The cold paint on this is really remarkable. That, I think, is actually in the airbrushing on it, wherever it's missing. So it's not all scratched up. Your second choice is going to be the little deer. The deer does have a little flea bite on the ear, okay? And it looks like they got a little weird at the factory, and that's under the glaze. So I don't know why that has a little speck of paint, but they did get sloppy. So he is your little deer. They all have the little hoop on there, so you could tie a little bow in there if you want, you know, to disguise the hoop. Now, he does have a little bit of paint wear, okay? This is what happens, you know, with years of kids maybe playing with them or stored improperly. But the fact that they're still here, and they still display beautifully. So then that's your second choice, the deer. He's about 2 inches wide. And then this one doesn't have any chips, but it does have some paint wear. So you can see there is some paint wear here on the back, but it is in a fun, like sea foamy, kind of emerald kind of green. And this is your cute little squirrel. So he's 2.5 inches
I
tall.
think that since we usually have the adults that are missing the babies
Yes.
are missing an adult. I think it would be fun to mix all the critters together, like have a purple Arner elephant and then chain all the different babies.
I do too.
That would be fun.
I do too. And most of them do have some sort of a Japan stamp on the bottom. Some of it's very, very sloppily or very faint. So that's very faint on the bottom there. And honestly, you can't let this stuff behind anymore because you just don't see it. So Aaron's in at 8. Let me hold them up here and we'll do a quick countdown. We're looking for 9 or more, and you'll be able to pick which ones you want. And you'll just call them by the animal they are, squirrel, deer, or mouse. So let's do it. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Looking for 9 or more. The bid end from the birthday girl, Karen G. And you'll just pick which one or ones you want. If there's any left, we will have a recap. So we'll bring it back. But it'll be squirrel, deer, or mouse. Thank you so much, Miss Karen. So, Aaron, which ones did you want? You get choice, whichever variation, all 3, mouse, squirrel, or deer. And I can watch the chat, Miss Amy. You got the deer, and we'll bring the other 2 back in the recap. Thank you so much.
That's good. All right. Okay. Melanie, the ladybugs and the grasshoppers are Acme Japan. There's other bugs, though, that are made by Maruri Japan, which they look similar but kind of different. So I wish I had some to show you, but I'm fresh out of those guys. I haven't found one of those in a while. All right. I have a choice for my next round as well. It's been years since I have seen one of these, and I happen to have 3 of these. I'm not sure if my greeting card gurus will recognize these. But these are actually harder to find than the Hallmark storybook cards. And I will explain these to you. Now, these are nursery rhyme cards. I have 3 different ones. They are illustrated by Patry Winston. She was most known for her paper doll illustration. She also did some children's books. But the stories that are inside of here are retold by Corinna Marsh, which was a pretty well-known poet and publisher in the mid-century, kind of 50s, 60s area. She also did some children's books, but these originally would have come in a set of 16 different birthday cards, all nursery rhymes, and these are like incredibly hard to find. So the fact that I'm holding 3 is pretty amazing. I did get these from a doll show last year, all from the same person. So I'll show you. None of these have been used. All right. The first one I have is Little Miss Muffet. Okay. And it does say Little Miss Muffet down here. We've got a cute the little spider there is super cute. It's got a little red stripy hat and a suit on. Anyway, these, like the Hallmark cards, all right, they open up, and these are all trifold cards. Okay. Now you can see the spider up close a little bit, and they all have a little greeting here, but then instead of opening up this way, they all open this way and have the entire story retold by Corinna here on there with little illustrations on each one as you go along. So really nice condition on all of them. This one, Mary Mary Quite Contrary, is pretty awesome. This one might be my favorite of the bunch because of all the little anthropomorphic flowers down here. So, and on the back side here, we have a little black cat peeking out. This one, again, it opens up this way, and then the story flips up. And we've got some more little anthropomorphic flowers. and the whole little story as we go along. I'm not sure if has anybody ever seen these before.
I have never seen these. Nope. These are new to me as well, Amy. You got some.
I had one of these. I can't remember which one it was. It was way back in my Instagram static selling days. It's been a very long time since I've run across any of these. The other one is Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Again, really cute. We've got all the illustrations on the back side. Again, it opens up. And then it flips open.
They did
all really nice, all unsigned.
They did such a good job on it. Those bears almost look like they're flocked. I know they're not.
Yeah, they're not. Yes, I agree with you.
Good deep color on those.
Yep. All highly detailed. Yep. So I've got 3 to choose. William's not seen these either.
No, okay. I mean these I've never. And who,
I mean all of everybody that likes the Hallmark storybook cards usually knows about these as well. But they would have come in a box set together. Once in a while they will pop up on eBay, like very expensive if it's a complete set. But I don't see these. I just don't see these. I see Aaron's in at 10. Thank you so very much.
Right, Tracy.
It would be worth a Google. Maybe you could see some of the other ones because they're great. They're right up there with some of my favorite Norcross cards and all that too.
These are more realistic than the other ones. That's what I like. They look really realistic, but then very cartoon with everything else.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Aaron's in at 10. So we're looking for 11 or more on choice. And I'm going to count them down. 10, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid edit.
Nope. And what card manufacturer are these by again?
I don't know the card company that made them. They're not stamped or anything. I just know the illustrator and the poet that did the insides. I don't know. It's not a big card company. In other words. Not one that we're familiar with. All right. Oh,
and that's a first one, Amy.
Okay.
With the StreamYard.
Yeah, StreamYard. The how it's coming into the chat, it's like coming in chunks. So that does tell me that the lag is pretty bad. All right, so bid end is in from Karen. Melanie, your 12 did come in after the bid end, so you might want to refresh there. So before the bid end, Dusty at 11, let me know. So you can do Mary, Goldilocks, or Little Miss Muffet. Yeah. Yeah, even Karen said that was wonky. Yeah. I agree.
That's weird.
And I do have a Hallmark storybook card album and some please send Mary to Karen. All right, send that one to Karen. You got it. Thank you, Dusty. I will do that. And Aaron, did you want either one of these two? I can just watch the chat. Anything not claimed, I will bring it back for a recap. Thank you all so much.
Hello, Phil. How are you? I hope you're doing good down under. It's good to see you. And $15, Amy, starting us at $15. Before we get into it, I don't know if this is a small chip or a manufacturer's defect, because if it did have porcelain there, it would have been very thin. But I do want to show you before we get into it. The little tip here of the little puppy shamrock or clover might have a chip or a rough spot, okay? But I still think it displays beautifully. I don't think it would have been a 4-leaf clover, because the clover up here, this shamrock or this clover here is only in 3. But I do feel a rough spot, so I do want to call that. But if you guys are into St. Patrick's Day, or you guys have a March birthday, I think this is a really unique one. I don't find this series all that often. It is in bisque. It would have been made in Japan. It is missing its Japan sticker here on the bottom. So, but super cute. The fact that we have this fun little kitschy angel. She is in like a sort of pink, purplish kind of dress. Then she has the fun little puppers there with his leprechaun little top hat. And the top hat is yellow. And he's just super cute. And again, I just wanted to call that in case, somebody has this in their series and they say, oh, mine has a little tip on it. I couldn't find any examples that could tell me which way or another. So again, it is part of a series. This one is the March Angel. The March is in very good condition. Here you can see she is barefoot. She has some little shamrocks on the ground. No issues at all to the paint. Her wings are intact with absolutely no damage. And again, that's what the bottom looks like. And you can see where there would have been a Japan label. She's a nice sized angel. And she comes in at about 5 inches tall and about 3 inches wide. So, Amy, have you ever seen this series of angels before?
It's Napco.
Napco, okay. I wasn't sure who the manufacturer was. All I can tell you is if we can get it to focus, she has the most brilliant, cutest, kitschiest face. I love the
really cute series.
I love the fact that they kicked the little halo off to the side, just a little sassy. This is definitely the later 60s. Hello, John. Good to see you, sir. And I just think she would be cute, whether you're into decorating for St. Patrick's Day or you like the month of March. Maybe it's your birthday. Maybe you know someone that has a birthday in March. And again, this is one that I actually think we have a Valentine's Day one at the shop. These were the first two that I had ever seen before that were like this. So I'm just going to give her another spin so you guys can see. $12 if anybody is interested. No breakage to the wings. There are no chips to report. Here we'll kind of show you from the side here. It hasn't even been knocked off and repaired. She's a gorgeous sort of pink, sort of purple. And I love the fact that she's got a kitschy little dog there standing next to her. Even you dog lovers might just want to add this to your little dog collection. So there you can even see how vibrant the eyes are. And again, she's just $15. 5 inches tall, about 3 inches wide. But I'm not seeing any interest. And we're going to bring her back for the recap. So we'll bring her back. We'll kick it over to you, Miss Amy.
All right. Hello, Beth. Thanks
Hi,
for
Beth.
hopping on. Hello. Okay. I brought these weirdos because they kind of fit my storybook, fantasy, nursery rhyme kind of thing tonight. Although I think that they're Christmas, but we're just going to let that slide today. Okay. So these are for the pair. And again, these kind of gnomes, these are some spun cotton gnomes, early 50s style, and they're kind of grumpy, which I kind of like that. They got some attitude, and I thought that these would be fun to put out as we move into spring and summer. The gnomes are hard at work. This one has plucked a tree. The ground, this one, I'm not sure if that what kind of tool that is supposed to be. But you don't want to mess with these guys. You know what I mean? Like, they got some attitude. I know he's angry. But big old, huge spun balls for their bellies. They are on wooden gold painted discs that say made in Japan. Bump chenille for the arms. This is like some sort of metal instrument there. We've got berries for the noses, hand painted eyes, and then spun cotton heads and hats. And they do have little beardies going on under there too. I don't know. These are just weird and I like them. You guys know I like a good goober, and these are some good goobers. So I thought they were fun and different. They do measure 4 inches tall to the top of their hat. So they're not like the pine cone goobers. They're much larger than the little pine cone guys. I see Dusty's in at 25. Thank you so much. So we are looking for 26 or more. I am going to count them down so we can keep it moving. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grumpy goober bid end.
The one in the green hat looks so angry, like he ripped a tree
out. It looks
like,
doesn't he look like he's ready to like?
Yeah, like I don't want to meet up with them in a forest anywhere. Like, honest to Pete.
I know. I have so many questions.
Well, I'm sure they'll answer them for you.
I'm sure they will. We'll answer you right now.
Oh
you want a piece of me, Jason?
Man.
Okay. There's the bit of thank you so much. All right, Dusty. Dusty likes some weird goobers too. Dusty, they're coming to you. Thank you so much.
They're angry because they didn't make it to that cheese buffet you were talking about earlier.
Yeah,
so.
I know. They just missed out.
All right, $24. I found this week, and I can't imagine many of these survived, but I know we have some deer lovers here with us, and I believe these were little party favors that would have been given to youngsters. So $24. It's in great working condition. It is made in Japan, so you can see it says made in Japan. This is completely made of paper. Okay, so this is completely made of paper. His arms here, they have a little metal hinge that hold the paper on, and then they have it wired here by his little arms. And then when you take the little wire here and you go up and down like this, can you hear that? He plays his cymbals. So he plays his cymbals. So he's this cute little Disney style, Bambi style deer.
It literally looks like Bambi's head.
It does. Now, there is nothing missing here, so they didn't have an ear here. This is kind of the way they kind of mimicked it going three-dimensional. So there's a little bend here. There's a little bend there, but it's completely intact. So here, as you flip it around, you can see over here, it is double-sided, same exact face. It is marked Japan. This is a little wooden, flat little wooden dowel rod that goes up and down, and then it has these fun, then it literally just has this metal wire that comes up, and you just literally... and he just plays the cymbals. I mean, honest to Pete, I've never seen one of these before in my life.
Jason asked me before the sale too, and I have never seen this.
I can't say that I've seen anything any cuter that is made of cardboard and tin. No. Like these are thin little tin cymbals that clasp, clang together. He's wearing a little polka dot.
That's way better than that wind up creepy monkey that plays the
this
cymbals.
Is true. This is true. Better. He's got fun retro colors. This is reading very red on the screen. It has a more orange hue in person, like his little polka dotted under his little shirt. And then he's wearing this like little band style with the little coattails like a jacket. And then his little hooves right there. And together from the bottom of the stick to the top, it comes in at 8.5 inches. The cardboard part is just 5 inches. And again, it works perfectly and it makes just enough noise on it. So we're looking for 25 or more. And again, it is made in Japan. It does say Japan on both sides. And again, I just think this is stinking cute. I mean, you could stick this in a little flower frog. You guys could put it with your deer figurines. I mean, I have to imagine maybe there was a whole little band of animals. So let's go ahead and count him down. Thank you so much, Melanie. I think he is really, really sweet. And I wanted him to get a new home. So I see Mary in at 25. Thank you so much, Mary. So we're looking for 26. Let's do a countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Look at the little whiskers in his ear or her ear. I mean, she literally looks like she came right out of Bambi and she just joined the local Zembo Moss, and she's like, "Oh, we're in the parade. Let's go! Come on, everybody!" I mean, I love this. This is darling.
I love that.
This is just so cute. It's in very good condition. There's no rips, just one or two little bends there, but I love her. So thank you all for the bids so much. Mary had just in case of 28, but Melanie had just in case of 30. So Melanie, it's coming to you for $29. Thank you so much. And hello, Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hello, Cheryl. Good to see you, Cheryl. Cheryl's here. Yay. Thank you.
Cheryl, I bet you didn't know you're going to get a parade when you popped in the chat, did you? Congratulations, Melanie. That is adorable. Okay. I think I'm going to do my pose dolls next. Let's see. Oh, hello. Oh, somebody woke up from their nap.
Uh-oh. I hope it wasn't the symbol.
Oh, great. Oh, great. Perfect timing. Okay. All right. These are going to be as the pair. All right. They're going to start at $30. All right. They are not in perfect shape. I wish they were in perfect shape, but they're not. But I do kind of like the wear on them. So these are Jack and Jill pose dolls. So they are the stockinette made in Japan pose dolls. So we've got Jack and Jill. And they do have some wear. All right, these are made by Holiday Fair. Lots of awesome Pose Dolls Holiday Fair made. They did lots of great holiday decorations and sort of thing. The major wear is on Mr. Jack. All right, he does have some wear to the stockinette. All right, you can see that the kind of cotton batting that is on the inside on both of the hands, all right, is kind of poking out, but he's got his pail to fetch the water, although there's no bottom to the pail, okay? I'm not sure if it was manufactured that way. I have seen some other dolls with little buckets like this, and they don't have bottoms either, so I'm not sure about that, but, and he has a little wear to the J on his little sweater there, but he does have a little stripy hat there on the back, a little kind of velveteen little shirt there. He does have little shoes, little Made in Japan sticker there, so that is Jack. All right, and Jill here, she's got a little red and white polka dot dress on. She has a straw hat with a little ribbon around it. So there, the stockinette. She does have a little wear up here and right there. All right, and little, so there's kind of paper decals for eyes and for the little mouth there, but hand painted details around it. She has a tiny little basket of millinery flowers there. She also has a little Made in Japan sticker there on her feet. They do have the armature in there as well. So you can, you know, they're in a kind of a sitting position. That's how I found them. I'm not sure how long they've been in that position. There's little yarn hair on both of these guys that are peeking out of their hats. If you do unbendy these, I would just be gentle with it. Sometimes that armature, if you're a little too rough, can poke through there as well. Let me go back up to the chat. Yeah, Parmesan is chasing a stink bug currently around the craft room. I think it's on the back of my chair. So I'll have to deal with that. I'm going to move these along and we'll bring them back at the recap, and I'll get Jason started so we can deal with the cat.
$14, Amy, and I
14.
know 14, and I know we have some folks that love nursery rhymes and some folks that love Humpty Dumpty. So Tina actually found these on Tuesday, and these are made of plastic. And truth be told, I've never had these before. We do collect salt and pepper shakers. I'm not saying they're rare, but I've never had these before to offer to sell. So I don't know what other colorways they come in, but we do have one with eyes closed and one that is opened, and they are 50s. Harder plastic. So you would remove the little hats. That's how you will put in the pepper or the salt. $14. They measure 3.5 inches tall. The paint on them is really, really good. As you can see, they're fun yellow. They have some red details here. He has his little bow tie. I love the little feet here. And I think these would be fun not only in a nursery rhyme display, but I think these would be fun in the upcoming Easter, because I like to use some Humpty Dumpties. Egg, you know, I have some anthropomorphic eggs. I think they look really fun in your Easter display. So this is going to be the pepper. And again, I know the lashes on these, and they're in very, very good condition. They're getting a little washed out, but the yellow is more vibrant in person. And this is going to be the first one in the set. So I see Dusty in at 14. Thank you so much, Dusty. Here is your little salt fella. This one is the eyes open. And again, you're going to pop the little hats off to put in your salt or your pepper. So there you can see are the little holes. The little bit of research I did do, I don't think these sat in anything. I think this is how they were just sold like this. So MJ is in at 15. So we're looking for 16 or more. You can see their, quote, cold paint on top of the plastic is in really good condition. There are no real scratches to it. No real major wear whatsoever. And here is the back of this one. And again, they measure just about 3.5 inches tall, and they're really, really fun. If you guys collect, you know, plastic shakers, or you love that kitschy 1940s, 1950s kind of kitchen things, I think these would be great for you. Plus, if you're a Humpty Dumpty collector, they're really, really fun, and I think they're different. There is no name anywhere. I've looked all over. I would have to assume, I'm just looking again real quick, I'm almost certain these are made in the USA, but there is no insignia anywhere on them. If there's an insignia, it's so tiny I can't find it, and it might be up under the hat, but I can't seem to find a name anywhere on which plastic manufacturer made these. So no minks. I looked and looked and looked. I even tried to do some research, And I could not figure it out. I will tell you, in all my years, they're definitely made in the USA. So they're definitely USA, not Japan. So let's do a countdown for MJ. We're looking for 16 or more. And again, they're salt and pepper shakers in very good condition. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. They can be your Mr. and Mrs. Humpty Dumpty. It can be eyes closed Humpty. Whatever you want them to be. I just think they're kitschy. I think they're fun. And they're in really, really good condition. And they don't glow under black light. But in the hats are what you'll pop off to put your salt and pepper in if you want to. So thank you guys for the bids. Dusty had a just in case of 26 over MJ. So for 16, Dusty, they're coming home to you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So the stink bugs, if you guys don't have those, they fly around and they're very loud. It sounds like they're the size of a hummingbird. And then, like, if you try and squash them or do anything with them, like, they put out a smell, and that's why they're called stink bugs. Because the smell, it's just
horrible. You
can't touch them, and anyway. So, yeah, it's starting to get that season again where they come in. They come in from the cold, and they like lights. So, I have 8 lights on up here. And so, yeah, they're starting to come in again. Okay. I have one of the Hallmark doll collector albums. And here it is. All right. I had some of these in the fall last year. So this one I got on my Iowa trip, and I can tell you there are cards in here. All right. It's not completely full, but it is a mixture. It is a mixture of the Doll of Nations and the Make-Believe series. So there's a mixture of the cards in here, although this is the collector album from the land of Make-Believe. Okay, if that makes sense. All right. So there are 12 total cards in here. All right. But what is also fun, I'll show you this first. It had this magazine article paper clipped to the inside of the cover. So it gives kind of the history of these, how they came about, when they came about, how they were designed, how they did another series, and the collector albums. And it shows some of the cards as well. It's a 3-page little article here, actually 4-page little article. So that was fun, a little bonus to find tucked in there. All right. So I will show you, and then you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'll open it up. All right, so right here on the first cover, you can see it's supposed to be Little Bo Peep and Cinderella, and neither one of those are here. All right, so we've got Barbelle of Switzerland and Antoinette of France. All right, so those are the dolls of the nations there. So there is a mixture of both kinds of cards in here. And then we have some blanks, and we have Little Red Riding Hood. She's in her spot where she's supposed to be. And then we have Tuck of Alaska and Mary Had a Little Lamb. So there's cards in here. I didn't find the other album. It was just this one. So, whoever collected these collected both series. We got Cowboy Joe, Katrinka of Holland. We've got a little girl with a little curl. She's where she is supposed to be. All right. I absolutely love these cards. Love, love, love. Then we've got the Queen of Hearts. So where she's supposed to be. Bobby Shafto is missing. He's out at sea somewhere. Little Polly Flanders is actually June Allison as Joe from Little Women. That is the Illustrator series. We've got Curly Locks, which is where she's supposed to be. And it's a good start to starting to collect these. We've got Sing Toy of China, and Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers for the last one. He's in his right spot there at the box. So there's 12 total cards in here in the album. These are from the 40s as well, plus the fun little newspaper magazine little article. It's got great information here if you want to learn more about that as well. Well, hello, Isabel. Good to see you. Thank you so much. So I'm going to count these down for Isabel, and we're looking for 31 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid and dang, that lag, man. It is so bad. Well, hello, Timmy. Good to see you.
Good to see you,
old
everybody.
neighbor. Okay. All right. Timmy's got it just in case. Isabel's just got it just in case. Tracy's in at 40. MJ's got it just in case of 41. You guys, the lag is pretty terrible. Pretty terrible. All right. Everybody might want to refresh. All right. Okay, so with the just in cases and straight bids at play, it looks like the highest bid was MJ with that just in case of 41, but Isabel had a just in case of 55. So Isabel is coming to you for 42. Thank you so very much. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Oh, $10 choice, Amy. $10 choice, Amy. And this is it. This is the last of these anthropomorphic antique postcards that I have. When I bought the collection last year, I broke them up into 3 groups, and this is it. So we'll go through them very quickly. They are in good vintage condition. They do have some wear. They are from Tuck & Sons. If you guys are familiar, that's a very popular postcard manufacturer who made cards back in the day. They're very collectible, and they were copyrighted 1907. Consider them all used. They were all either sent or used in 1908 and 1909. And yeah, they're traditional postcard size, and they just have a little bit of wear. So I do see Aaron in at 10. So we are looking for 11 or more. This is going to be your first one, and we will claim them by the fruit or vegetable they are. So this one says, "Dear heart, what a peach you are." I know what I wanted to say. E. Curtis is the illustrator who made all of these. So that's going to be your first one. And again, these will be it. I won't have any more unless I'm fortunate enough to find some more. So there's Tux. You can see it is postmark 1908. They did put their address on it and send it, but they didn't write anything to them. So, and if you guys know these are very collectible, and I guess they go for a premium online. So this one is one of my favorites. I'll show you why. It says, "Your unkindness makes me melancholy," and he's a sad melon. I love this on the back of this one. So this one, these were also loosely Valentine's Day ones. The ones that said like love and things like that, I brought, around Valentine's Day. But these are geared around like a Valentine's Day kind of card. So this one here, it actually says from, what does that say? Hunteray Liz? Is that Hunteray Liz? From Hunteray Liz? I don't know what that means, but it was to Gert in Reading, Pennsylvania.
I love that name.
I think that's fun. So that's going to be your second one. I see you, Cheryl, in at 12. Thank you so much. So we're looking for 13 or more. And again, they do have a little wear, but again, these are super collectible. So, and I got to take my time with these. So it says, "Let me twine orange blossom round your head." So that's what this one says. Let me twine, and that's the orange blossoms round your head. So this one is one that the melon I did sell last year. This one was the only one I had of this. And this one was postmarked 1909. So here you can see on the back, I see you married 13, so we're looking for 14 or more. And again, we will claim them by the fruit or vegetable they are. And then I have 2 more here. This one is really fun. This one is the lettuce. So let us be married, dear. So that one, these very much have an early, like Victorian early kind of feel to them. They are from the early 1900s. And that one is postmarked 1908. So that one will be lettuce. So the coloring on these are all good. There's no major issues with them. There's just a little bit of wear. So your nose is a little turn up. So that one's a little cheeky. So I don't know what she has in her hand. I can't quite make that out.
It looks like a turnip doll.
Yes, it is a turnip doll. But what does she have? Oh, she has another doll. Oh, you're right. It is a turnip doll in her hand. Oh, my goodness. Okay. And you can see if it'll focus. It does say that these are copyrighted 1907 by Tuck & Son. So thank you, Cheryl, for the 15. We're looking for 16 or more. So I'll quickly show them to you again, and we'll just tell you the fruit or vegetable they are. First of all, they even got some detailed. Look at the kind of like the hair on the back of the turnip. I mean, these are really fun, and this is it for me with these. So this is all I have. So this one will be called turnip, okay? So then this one will be called lettuce. Look at the face on lettuce. I mean, these are really fun. These are hardcore anthropomorphic. Like if you do the PD characters and you mix these in with those,
they're amazing.
I mean, then you get some like 50s, 60s anthropomorphic kitsch. I mean, you'll have a really fun spring display. This one's going to be called orange. This one's going to be called melon. And this one is going to be called peach. So peach, melon, orange, lettuce, or turnip. So let's start our countdown. MJ's holding it at 16. We're looking for 17 or more, just in case for active bidders. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Robin's in at 17. We're looking for 18 or more. I'll just quickly do it again. It will be, this one will be peach, melon, orange, lettuce, and this one will be turnip. And of course, you guys can take a variation. You can take them all. There's a ton of them. I don't even know how many are in this whole series, but there's a ton of them. So thank you for the bid end. Cheryl, I'm so sorry. Your 30 came in right after the bid end, but it looks like our highest person is Robin. So Robin, you will be first, and then the next will be Dusty, followed by Aaron. So Robin, you have first choice at 29. It is going to be peach, melon, orange. It's going to be lettuce. Oh my God, that face. I love that. I'm so angry. I'm lettuce. So that's lettuce. And then this one is turnip. And I'm so snooty because I'm a turnip. I'm a turnip. I grow in the ground. Okay, you got the peach. So that one is coming to you, Robin. Thank you so much. So Dusty Moose, you get next choice on melon, orange, lettuce. I'm snooty lettuce. You can peel different leaves off of me? Oh, okay, I'll stop. And all right, you want lettuce and orange. So lettuce and orange is going to you, Dusty. So I have two remaining, Aaron. At your 27, I have the melon and I have the turnip. I'm snooty. I got you, Cheryl. If it gets back to you, thank you so much. So, Aaron, let me know. These make a cute couple. They actually do. I think if you're going to look for a fun little couple of two of them, those would be remaining if you're interested in those, Aaron. And I think we got that as a pass. We'll be back at MJ at 16. So, Aaron, let me know. Did you want those two? And they would be at $27 each. And then now we're feeling the real lag. So it's turnip and it's melon. Those are the two that are left. I don't know that I saw her response. So you're going to pass. No worries. No worries. Okay. So then it looks like my next one is going to be MJ. Okay. So MJ, those two are remaining. Let me know if you're interested. And I don't want to hold us up anymore. So it will go back to Mary then. So MJ, if you're interested in those, you can have those. If you pass to Mary, you'll be on deck. And if you guys can just let me know in the chat, and then if no one claims them, we'll bring them back for the recap. But I will. Okay.
MJ's taking the turnip.
Turnip is yours. Thank you. So Mary, you can have melon. If you're interested in melon for 13, just let me know. And if you pass, we'll bring it back for the recap. Was melon? Oh my God, I think it was. Yes, it was. Oh my God, Mary, it was. So Mary, let me know. Yes, it was.
It's Gert.
Because Mary lives in Reading, so that may have been the one that she wanted. So Mary, that might be what you want. Let me know. I'll watch the chat, Amy. Thank you so much. I got a feeling you'll want it, Mary. Thank you.
It's Gert the watermelon.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. This is going to be a choice round. I don't think I'm going to be able to fit them all.
Thank you, Mary.
All right. Yes. Mary says yes. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
So this is going to be choice at 36. And I have 3 well, actually the complete series of the Artmark Storybook Belle Girls. All right, so I do have all 3 of these. There were only 3 of these made that I know of. I've never seen any other ones, but I have all 3, and I actually found 2 last year, and I just found 1 yesterday, so I could not believe that because originally I only had 2 to bring to the sale. So the first one I have is Little Miss Muffet. All right. All of these are no repairs, no chipping. There's just a little bit of paint scratching, very minimal wear on all of them. All right. This is Little Miss Muffet, and they say, so it says Miss Muffet Belle on the little scroll there. And she's got the spider. She's got her curds and whey. She's all ready. And that will turn her to the back. So her red cold paint is pretty darn good on her. There's very minimal wear. They do all, I think they all do. Maybe this one doesn't have, this one does not have the Artmark sticker on the inside. The other 2 do, but we do have the little clapper, ding-a-ling, stopper, whatever we want to call it today. They all have those intact as well. So Isabel, I see you. So we've got Little Miss Muffet. All right, that's choice number 1. Then choice number 2, we have Mary. Mary had a little lamb there in her little green hat. I love the little lammy. She's got her school supplies and everything. Again, no chips, no repairs. She has just a tiny little paint scratch back here on the back of the dress. We'll peek on the inside. There's the Artmark sticker and the clapper. And then the last one is we have Little Red Riding Hood. She was actually the first one that I got. I actually got this the day after the pop-up on the way home.
Okay.
Misty's pop-up on the way home. And I love that she's got the little wolf hanging out. She's got her basket of goodies going to Grandma's house. Very good cold paint. Just a couple tiny little pinpoints of paint loss. And there we've got the sticker inside of that one. So that's the whole collection of the Artmark Belle Girls that I know of. I've never ever seen any more than this. A lot of people find these and just have the 3. I don't think they're all going to fit on here. Maybe they will. Okay, there we go. We got them. We got them all 3. All right, they do measure 3 1/4 by 4 1/4 tall. All right, give or take. Some are just a little bit wider. Little Lammy there is just a little bit wider than her friends. All right, so this is for choice. Winner can take 1, multiples, or all if they are interested. And right now, Isabel's got the high bid at 41. So let's count these down. Anybody that's bidding is welcome to use that just in case during the countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
I have never seen any of these. This must be a Midwestern thing. I don't think they made it.
You've never seen these, Jason?
No, never in the flesh. I don't think they've made it here to Pennsylvania, to the east here.
All right. There is that bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. Tracy, you want to mail me some baked ziti? That sounds delicious. I love baked pasta. Okay. Isabel, with your just in case of 62, you did not need it because you did have that high bid at 41. So Isabel, let me know if you want. We'll do Mary, Red, or Muffet, or combination. Let me know which ones. And second choice is going to go to Kim.
She's taken all 3 of them, Amy.
All 3.
All 3 of them.
Got it. Thank you so much. Isabel, I think you have a birthday coming up too, don't you? So happy birthday. Happy early birthday. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
All right, Amy, $10 choice, $10 choice. They're all in about the same condition. But if you just claim one, I will definitely give you the best one that's in best shape. If someone claims second or third, whatever, I will make sure it goes in sequential order. of the shape they're in. I do not find these often anymore, and I don't find them at a good enough price to bring to a sale. So they are collectible. These are the little fun cocktail or little dinner trays. These are great to use in your backdrop if you're going to do a display, or they're fun to actually sit on your countertop and to use. They're also fun because they're nice and thick. They're from the 40s or the 1950s. These are the thick metal trays in really good condition. There is no maker on them whatsoever. A lot of times these had paper labels on the back, and people would take them off because they also had the price tag on them. So that's how you know the manufacturer. So I have 3 of them in the same condition at $10 each. If you guys know, these used to bring $50 each. They were very collectible a few years ago. But I still think these are great to use. And at $10 each, they're nice and sturdy. You could, bring a little snack into the television area and use them. So I love the blue on them. You have this fun girl here. She it's kind of a Delft sort of blue. I kind of brought these because I do have a chalkware girl coming up, and I think they would pair well together. So you could use this as a background, and then you could put her in the front. But it is just fun. And these blues are nice this time of the year to decorate. So just some of the different illustration on here. It has a very, very retro kind of feel to it with the cloud in the background. Here you can see she's walking down the pathway. You have all these fun different flowers. So you have some tulips and you have some roses. And then I'm not too sure what kind of flower that is. Or I think those are just kind of daisies over there, if I'm not sure. So how big are they, Mary? They measure about 14 inches. So they're about 14 inches this way, and they're about 8.25 that way. So they're not as big as a traditional TV tray. These are nice, and these were used and meant the size. They were meant to bring like your beverages to you and things like that. So they make good beverage trays, but they make good luncheon trays as well. So I do have 3 of them, all in the same kind of condition. The back of them is kind of like a metallic gray, sort of black. The biggest thing with these is if they get scratched and they're not stored properly, they seem to rust and be, pretty nasty. This is a cream, like a tan cream kind of color background. So again, these are really, really fun. I think they're fun to have on hand because you can actually use them. Mary, thank you. I see you in at 10. So we're looking for 11 or more. All the graphics on them are pretty even. 1 or 2 do have little scratches on them. And this one here, it's weird if we can get the light to catch it.
I don't have Mary's bid on StreamYard, so I can't highlight it.
Oh gosh, Mary, well, we got Nancy in at
11. I see it on my phone. It's just not in StreamYard.
I know.
I see Nancy, but I don't see Mary's bid. That's really weird. Okay.
We got you, Nancy. So Mary, we're looking for 12 or more. This one has some paint on the back. So I think maybe somebody got it against a wet wall. You could scratch that off. I left it on. I didn't think it was a big deal breaker. So Nancy's in at 11. And again, I have 3 of them in identical condition. If you just claim one, whoever has the highest bid, we'll take the time and make sure you have the one with the least amount of wear on it. So let's go ahead and do a countdown on these again. I have 3 of them. So we'll hold 2 in this hand and we'll pick one up. Nancy's in at 11. We're looking for 12 or more. So let's count it down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. These are great to even mix the blues into your Easter displays. They're very, very nice. I don't know what I would call that blue. More like a royal blue, maybe. And then you can see it has more of the navy blue mixed in with it. So it's just a really fun colorway. So Mary, we see your 12. Come on, StreamYard, work with us. There's our bid end. So Mary gets first choice at 12. Mary, did you want 1, 2, or 3 of them? And then Nancy, you'll have backup on whatever remains. And again, I have 3 of them. And as you can see, they're all very vibrant, in very good condition. But if you guys just take 1 or 2, I'll make sure that the top bidder gets the...
Cerulean, John says.
Who made them?
No, the blue.
Oh, like a periwinkle. Okay, could be. I don't know. I think it's a really good retro blue. Nicest one, you got it, Mary. We'll give you the nicest one, and then you get that at 12. So Nancy, let me know, there's 2 remaining, Nancy. So let me know if you wanted 1 or 2. If you just take 1, we'll bring the other back during the recap. So I'll watch the chat. Nancy, 2 of them remain. So I got you, Nancy, for 1, and we'll bring the other one back for the recap. Okay. Thank you, ladies.
Cerulean. Don't get to hear that one often. Okay. I do have, it wouldn't be a nursery rhyme or Mother Goose style sale without a Nancy and Storybook doll, right? This one is a little special. All right. This is Little Red Riding Hood. I've had her for quite a while, waiting to save her to do with this kind of thing. Now, she's a little bit harder to find variation. She is not frozen. All right. She does have jointed legs, which is not easy to find for especially the Little Red Riding Hood. She has movable arms and legs. Her head is stationary. All right. So her head is frozen, but all of her limbs move and are jointed. All right. And this is the only variation that has a red dress. Most of the other Little Red Riding Hood variations have a white dress with red trim. She has the full red dress and the wool felt cape. They did do some silk style capes as well. So this is an easy to find variation of her. And she's really nice condition. Of course, she does have, this is the composition. All right. And 1940s for these guys. Really good shape on her. All right, she does have her little bloomers on underneath and her little painted shoes, and also a snap on the back of the dress. Usually when I find these, they are safety pinned. She does have the snap still left there. No armband, unfortunately, but there is like a remnant of it on her wrist. But she is 5.5 inches tall, standing. But she does have the jointed legs, so you can kind of pose her how you want. Otherwise, really nice condition on her. I cannot complain. She's the only Little Red Riding Hood one that I have found. So Nancy and Debbie, I see you ladies, and Sandra, thank you all so much. So we are looking for 28 or more on the Little Red Riding Hood, and she is number 116 from the fairy tale series. All right, I'm going to count her down. Debbie has the high bid right now at 30, so we're looking for 31 or more. All you ladies that are bidding are welcome to put the just in case in during the countdown if you would like. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I wish I had a little wolfie or something to pair with it, but I didn't. I didn't have any little.
The red is really vibrant on her.
It's really, she's really nice. Really, really nice. Vibrant. All right, there is a bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right, so looks like Sandra had the high bid at 34, but Debbie did put in a just in case. So Debbie, she is yours for 35. Congratulations. Thank you all so much for your bids. Thank you so much. Thank you everybody that's hanging out with us tonight. We appreciate you guys being here. I'll get Jason over here and started.
$25, Amy. I'm going to do this, and in the next round, I'm going to bring my rubber-faced moo cow. So it'll be the next round, guys, if anyone's here for it. So $25. And seeing that I just had the trays, I thought she paired well.
Oh, she's nice.
I've never had a large chalkware girl like this. She's very three-dimensional. She's in very good condition. There is a few cracks to the paint, but it's not all of the way through. And I think $25 is a very good price for one of these larger chalkware figures. I don't believe that she would have been a carnival doll. I think she would have been one that you would have purchased to put into your displays. Some of these back in the day were used as door stops or, to hold up books or things like that. I do think recently somebody has added the felt to the bottom of her. I have a feeling underneath that there might be a more of a name or USA or something like that. But it is covered up, so I can't tell you. She is in very good condition, just a little bit of cracking to the paint. There is 1 or 2 spots where you see some white of the chalkware coming through, but she is very, very detailed. Thank you so much, Sandra. I see you're 25, so we're looking for 26 or more. Her face is very detailed. Sometimes these chalkware pieces, that's why I don't think she's a carnival piece. I actually think that she has like a metal rod going up through her. Some of the higher, more detailed chalkware pieces, they would have like a metal base that went up through them. When you tap her, you can sort of feel that. If you guys are familiar with some of that chalkware that they made, like for the commercial market, like I had a Popeye years ago, and he had a break, and he actually had some metal holding him together.
Yeah.
So she's weighty, so that's why I don't think she is a carnival prize. Plus, her face is very detailed. They even painted her bow there. Her bow is in navy blue. Let me turn her like this so I can get her over my keyboard. I know she's looking at you weird, but you can see the great detail in her. And she is in blue. She's like this creamy white. Nancy, I see you're 27. Thank you so much. So we're looking for 28 or more. Those are just little cracks to the paint. They do not go all the way through, and none of this paint is going to, flake off. It's a good patina to it. You can see she has some details here in her bonnet. No major chips there. She comes in at a whopping 12 inches tall, and she's about 6 inches at the widest point. So here you can see she has sort of like her ribbon draped down around here. You can see the way her skirt is. Gorgeous down here on the back. And again, I do suspect that if you got up under here, and you can feel right here, this is where her hollow mark is. But all of this is all plaster and all chalkware. But I have a feeling the name might be under there somewhere, but it helps her sit so well that I didn't want to take that off. So again, let me get in here so you guys can see the great detail. She kind of could go with your bonnet girls. She could go with a Victorian kind of look. I thought she would look good in your Easter displays. And again, I had 1 tray remaining, but I thought, how good would she look if you had that tray and then you used her in front of it? So let's go ahead and do a countdown on her. I see you, Robin, at 31. So we're looking for 32 or more. And again, this is one that I don't see that often. So we'll count it down just in case for active bidders. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. You can see there's no breaks. There's no major paint missing. The only bit of paint that's missing is 1 or 2 spots here on her flowers. I just think she's fantastic. I've never had one like this or this detailed. So thank you for the bids. I see you, Sandra, at a just in case of 41. Robin Watson is back at 43 right before that bid end. So Robin, congratulations. She's coming to you for $43. She's so good. Thank you, guys.
She snuck it in there.
She did. She got the fast internet.
Right down to the millisecond. Yeah.
Thank you, ladies.
Okay. All right. I have a NAPCO storybook piece for my next round. All right. Now, first and foremost, she does have a repair. Okay. I'm going to tell you that first. It's a little harder to see. Okay. Which is why I still picked her up. Okay. So she is NAPCO, and this is Goldilocks and the 3 Bears. This is the figurine. They did make planters, shakers, figurines, cookie jars for all of these. And they are just wonderful, all highly detailed. I love these so much. I just don't usually see them. I used to see them probably more often, maybe 5 years ago. I just don't run across them. And if I do run across them, especially this one in particular, the dark green on here is the cold paint on this piece. And usually the cold paint on this is just crap. She has a couple spots back here on the back, but not really that bad. Now the repair here, it's not very easy to see. And I thought that it's okay as a starter piece. And definitely it's harder to see. So the bouquet of flowers that she has here, this arm, there is a line right here, and you can see there's a line right here in her braid. It's not super noticeable straight on. Kind of looks like it's just her hair. Okay, so there's like this part of her arm and the braid here is what has been repaired back on. Whoever repaired this did a pretty good job, because it's very hard to see unless you're right up on it. It's not even noticeable from the backside at all. It's kind of right in here. It's very, very difficult to see. But she does have a repair. But the rest of her, there's no chipping. She is good condition. I love that they did all this high detail for the little book cover, the three little bears there on the front side. I love all the details on the faces. They just did great. And the bows and things that are in her hair and down on the dress, it's kind of that minty green that we see come up in some of the Christmas ceramics, which I really like about this one. I really like how they sculpted this one with her big braids and everything. And she is from 1956. She does say Goldilocks here on the bottom. Napco, foil sticker is long gone, but
she would make such a great Easter gift for a young little girl or boy if you had the book. And plus, this is a great starter. That's what I do with my nieces. I give them a piece of ceramic, and if it's a starter, their goal is not to break it and take care of it. So this would be a good starter.
Yep, somebody really liked her to spend the time. Because sometimes if you don't get those ceramic pieces lined up just right, they look kind of weird. But whoever did this to her, she did a good job. And it's really not noticeable unless somebody comes over with a magnifying glass and says, "Oh, your Goldilocks has a repair." You're not going to see it. I didn't think it took away from her at all, which is why I still purchased her. Okay, she does measure real quick. She does measure 5 1/4 by 4 1/4.
Yeah, John, you're right.
All right. So Erin's in at 18. So we are looking for 19 or more. And I'm going to count her down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid at.
She's beautiful, and again, it's one we don't see around here. It must have been something in the center of the state, not over here.
Well, Michael Todd collected these for quite a long time, so he probably found all the ones that I didn't find over the years.
Yeah.
Especially the cookie jars are very difficult to find.
They are.
Yeah.
I've only seen one in Adamstown, and I know there might be two. There might be two in Adamstown.
Yeah.
Bill had one for a while.
Oh, he did. Yes.
He did, but
he had all the boys for a while too.
Yes.
All right. There is a bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. Erin, she's coming to you. Thank you so much.
All right, Miss Amy, we're going to start this Rushton, and she is known as Daisy Bell. She's in very good condition. She's going to start at 125 if anybody is interested. So
she's awesome.
If anybody is interested in her at 125, the only condition issue that I can tell you is I do believe somewhere on the tail here, she would have had some more yarn, and I do believe that's missing. Other than that, she's in super good condition. I hope you guys saw my video when I actually found her. She has her original, I believe it's her original bell. Here you can see she has her Rushton tag. She's super clean. I'm not going to show too much, but she does have her rubber udders there. She's beautiful. Coloring is good. She has some wire armature here in the tail. There is a little stray string here. I'm going to let the new owner cut that off, but you can bend her tail however you want. The only condition issue is I do believe some of the yarn is missing from her tail, but there are no holes. There's no issues. The paint on her face is in remarkable condition. You can't have a bad day when you got a crazy little cow sticking its tongue out at you. She has what I believe is her original cowbell, and she is the Rushton rubber face. I believe that she's called Daisy Bell. That's what I believe her name is.
I concur.
She measures about 12 inches tall, and she measures about 12 inches this way. So before we took her somewhere else to offer her for sale, we thought maybe somebody in the community here wanted to adopt her and give her a home. Out of some of the ones I've seen currently listed or currently have sold online, they're not as in good of condition as mine is. The only thing that mine is missing is maybe a little bit of the yarn here on the tail. So if you guys know the rubber faces and you know the market of these days, these have gone up in price. Thank you, Erin. I see you for 125. So we're looking for 126 or more. Thank you, Tracy. I think she is utterly fantastic as well. There are no holes here in the ear. There's no issues, no little youngin, chewed on the horns. You can see that this ear is in very good condition. There's no weird smells, no issues. The ones I saw online had the identical kind of bell here on the front. So I do believe that is the original bell to her. And I do believe that is the original ribbon on her as well. So again, she's really cute. I was trying to see where she is stamped rushed, and usually they're stamped underneath the chin. And I think she's sewn so tight underneath there. I don't want to get personal with her, but I don't see it on her undercarriage anywhere either. But she definitely is. So Isabel, I see you in at 127. We're looking for 128 or more. There is some wire in the legs, okay? So you can bend the legs however you want. I don't know that I would get too radical with her. She does stand in my reel. If you saw, she will stand on her own. So the way her legs are placed, she will stand beautifully for you. I thought she would be great in your spring display. You could use her in your Easter decor. I mean, heck, Easter, we're using Easter bunnies, chicks, and ducks. Why not have the cow be the centerpiece of it all? You can see that her markings are very vibrant. There's no fading. The stitching here down the center is really good. There's not much I can tell you. I will tell you that except for Santa rubber faces, I've never kept one. This is one that I love. I think this is one of the cutest rubber faces they did. I think when I did my promo saying that she was coming, the tongue sticking out. Come on. I mean,
she's amazing.
You can't have a bad day with her in your life. So if you guys collect rubber faces, or
Nikki says if you tip her, she should moo.
Let me see here. I can feel something. Moving in there, but I don't. No, there's no mooing in there. Tina's coming down. I must have done something wrong.
Yeah, because you're ignoring Nikki.
What am I ignoring? No, Tina.
And Kim.
Well, what? It's not. Is it supposed to? I don't hear.
Is it?
I can hear something moving in there.
Can hear something.
Is it like the noisemakers that are in the whole Howard Cats?
Yes, I believe it is. I believe it is. Like I can hear it moving in there. That's Kim's like she's moving faintly. No, I don't. No, she doesn't.
You guys in the chat are killing me.
Then the other issue would be she doesn't move. So she doesn't move. And I didn't know that she moved. That's something I just learned.
I thought Nikki just wanted you to move.
No, well, no, she doesn't. But you can feel there's something in there. But no, that would be another. Yeah. That would be the condition issue. Then she does not moo anymore. I don't know if many of them do. I don't know. I didn't know that she was supposed to moo. All right, let's go ahead and do a countdown on her. Isabel has her at 127, so we're looking for 128 or more on the Rushton rubber face cow known as Daisy Bell. Let's go ahead and count her down. We are doing just in case for active bidders. She's fresh out. Let's go ahead and count her down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. Caroline, I see you're 128, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're looking for 129 or more, or the bid end from Karen G. I think she's missing one or two pieces of her yarn, and she does not moo anymore because she's out of moos in 2025. So, but she is in really good condition. Otherwise, she's super clean, and she did come out of that chest with all those other toys that everybody loved. So it looks like I see Caroline. I see the bid end. Wow. Everything is crazy all over.
Yeah, the chat jumped on me when I was going to highlight the bid end too.
Okay. So it looks like we had 3 just in cases. We had Aaron with we have Caroline at 150, but Aaron was the first one with 165. So when we have a double just in case, it's going to Aaron for 165. I'm so sorry, Caroline and Isabel, your 2 bids did come in after the bid end. Yep. All right. Thank you guys so much. Aaron, she's coming to you. Thank you guys for the bids. And I'll speak for both of us. If we find them, they'll be at another fantastic find sale. We promise.
Always. Yep.
Thank you guys so much.
Well, Tracy already took my like dad joke, but she was simply moveless. So I got to get that one in there. Gotta get
She
that one
is.
because Utterly Amazing was already taken. All right. Congratulations. She's awesome. I wish I still do you remember the donkey? The Russian donkey?
Yes.
I
They would have
had
been
that
good
went to
friends.
Japan. It went all the way to Japan.
They would
So
have
they
been great.
can't be friends, but yeah, they're just such high quality plush. Like until you actually hold one, they're just amazing. Okay, I have a choice of books for my next round, and they're both nursery rhyme books. All right, so we'll start with this one, and the nursery rhymes book here is from 1943. It is Merrill Publishing. What's on the back side here? Merrill Publishing, 1943. On this one, really amazing graphics. Linen-like on both of these, very brightly colored. I absolutely love these. Look at the rub-a-dub-dub. Three boys in a tub. The butcher, the baker, and the candlestick maker. That is so cute. I absolutely love that. We've got Humpty Dumpty. So cute. Please porridge hot. Please porridge cold. There's little Jack Horner being a good boy. Pat a cake. I'll go through these quickly. Good condition on this one. Handy Spandy, Seesaw Marjorie Daw. Really cute. MJ, I see you. Thank you so much. We've got a Diller a Dollar. They're all so cute. It's me, except the cat needs to be orange instead of black and white. We've got, look at the little puppy dog. We've got Mary Quite Contrary with her garden. We've got Pussycat. Oh my gosh. That is so cute. So and Higgity Piggly, I can't ever pronounce that one. Higgledy, I can't pronounce it. Higgly Piggly, I think is how you say that. And there is the back cover, same as the front. 9.5 by 13 on the size there. And then Mother Goose. This one is from 1941. This one does have a little bit of wear to the cover here on the side. Okay, a little bit wear to the cover, but there is good, really nice, colorful graphics on the inside of this one as well. We got Jack and Jill and Baba Black Sheep. They are that textured linen-like paper. So like the paper is meant to mimic fabric. So it has kind of like a lined texture to it. All right, we've got Old Mother Hubbard. Never seen a parrot in Old Mother Hubbard before.
No, me neither.
Little Bo Peep. This particular, that particular image right there, look how good this matches.
Yep.
Look how good that matches. It's like the colors are exactly the same. I noticed that when I was going through it. We've got Peter Pumpkin Eater, Little Boy Blue.
He's always sleeping, that Little Boy Blue.
He's always sleeping. Down on the job. Pussycat. Tommy Snooks and Bessie Brooks. We've got Mary again. Humpty Dumpty.
Oh, I really like that version.
Yeah.
It's a good version.
He's more human-like in that one. The Old Woman in the Shoe. Jack Sprat. I'm behind on the chat. I will get caught up to market. There's Bobby Shafto. One of my favorites. Okay. There is Mother Goose. Again, it's got that wear to the edging here. All right. But I still thought it was very cute on the inside. All right. Hello, Karen Lord. Good to see you tonight. All right. So Karen's got the high bid right now at 15. So 1943 on the nursery rhymes, 1941 on Mother Goose. All right. So those are your two choices. Both are the oversized 9.5 by 13 linen-like. And let's count these down. Anybody that's fitting is welcome to use that just in case during the countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. All right. I see MJ's got a just in case. Nikki Moss has got a just in case. And Robin as well. And there is the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much, Karen. All right, ladies, with the highest just in case is going to be Robin, and Robin's going to win 429. Robin, let me know if you want nursery rhymes or Mother Goose or both. If Robin doesn't take both, Nikki's got backup, and then MJ, and then we will go back to Karen Lord. After that, let's hear from Robin.
Man, the lag is real tonight.
It's really okay.
She wants
nursery rhymes. All right, you want that one, Robin. You got it. All right. So Nikki, if you want Mother Goose, let me know. Then we will go MJ and Karen Lord in that order, and I can just watch the chat. Oh, Nikki's saying yes. All right, you got it, Nikki. Thank you so much.
Congrats, guys. $28, Miss Amy. $28. And I love me a good condiment jar, and I've never seen one of these before I had this. So that's why I saw it and I grabbed it. So this is a little marmalade. So it's a little marmalade container. It has, if you guys are familiar with the forest, like California pottery, that's the way this feels. It's very early, very cartoonish, the way I call them Pac-Man style eyes, but they're almost like moon style eyes. I believe this is from the early 40s or the very late 1930s. I couldn't find a manufacturer, but I can tell you that the name of this little condiment container is Mr. Yummy, and he is a marmalade container. Now, you can use them for whatever you want. He would actually go well with some of the things we're selling tonight. It has very nursery rhyme, very storybook kind of feels about it, and it's in superb condition. So I don't believe this would have come with a spoon, but if it did, it's missing it. So it has some fruit here on the top. I do believe that is a pear on the top, or everywhere I researched said that it was a pear. So there's a pear and an apple on the top, and that's how you lift the lid off of it. So there's a little opening for the spoon, and it is made of ceramic. A little bit of crazing, but it's in very good condition. The underplate is attached. There's the inside. There's a little bit of extra porcelain that was not, sanded off or taken off in the process. So, but I think it is just a fun, unique, and this is all under the glaze. So this is the way it was painted. So those aren't stains or anything. That's actually the way it was made. So it's this fun little darling little condiment container with its underplate. And then the little lid here is actually Mr. Yummy's little hat. And then you would put your little spoon in it. So this piece measures just about 5 inches tall. I do believe this is one of the earlier versions of these condiment containers. Of course, this is before Holt Howard and DeForest and these other sorts of companies that started making them. If you're pretty familiar with ceramics and condiment containers, thank you, Courtney. I see you're 28. This is going to feel more like California pottery. It would be more in line with some of the DeForest line. So they did some of the different, they did like the onions, the stinky onions. They did all sorts of different little condiment dishes. So this is either the 40s, somewhere between, nobody had an exact date, but in my years of collecting these pieces, this is somewhere between, it is definitely before PY. Absolutely. Yes, it is. It's before all that. It's somewhere in that right around World War II into the early 1950s. And you can tell the way they did the little bangs on the hair. And they do call this a boy. It could be a little girl if you want. But again, it's called Mr. Yummy. And he's supposed to be your marmalade container holder.
I've never seen this, Jason.
Neither have I. I did a little research online. And nobody can tell a manufacturer. You can see the hole there on the bottom is when they poured the ceramic. There is some typical crazing that you can see, the kind of crazing that DeForest would have. There are no chips to the piece. It is fully glazed. It's just stinking cute. If you guys are looking for something if you're looking for something that is not as kitsch as Holt Howard, I don't know why, but if you're not, this I think hinges on it, and you can spin the hat however you want. And it has the different fruit on the top. No chips or cracks. It's just really neat and really fun. So we got buttermilk and cream in at 29. Again, definitely early 40s. I agree with you, Tracy. And I think it's just got a great look to it. Again, here is the lid. Here is the top. It is in a very dark kind of emerald, kind of dark hunter green. So there you can see the color green on it. Jason Where are you billing? I'm billing. I'll be invoices will go out on Saturday. Buttermilk, they'll go out on Saturday. So, and again, I ship out of Pennsylvania. So you can see the hair here. So again, you guys will have open boxes for tomorrow night for the kitchen sale. So let's go ahead and do a countdown. No damage, just some crazy. We're looking for 30 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I'm just trying to show you guys it's the same green here as above. It is attached. It's supposed to have the attached underplate, and it's supposed to be your marmalade container, and he's known as Mr. Yummy. I just think he's so fun, and I've never seen one before. So seeing as I've collected these for a hot minute, you got to get them. So there's our bid end. Thank you so much, Karen G. So MJ had a 31. Courtney had a just in case of 49. So $32. Congratulations, Courtney. I think you got a unique one. It is. Thank you so much. I love it. Yummy. Mr. Yummy.
It's reading left into me.
Okay. All right. Hey, I'll take it. Nobody knows.
Okay. So the Miss Priss jam jar that has the attached underplate, it's like the same sculpt.
Oh, okay.
Cat.
All right. All right.
I don't know. I've never seen it.
I'm here for it. I'm here
for it. Just a hunch. That's all. It could be Norcrest though, because Norcrest and PY really like to copy each other.
Right.
I don't know. Who knows?
It's just kitschy.
Kitschy mysteries nobody will ever be able to solve. Okay. What do we want to do next? I'm going to do a little pixie friend. I have a little pixie friend. He's just a little guy. I have something in my eye and I cannot get it out, and it's driving me insane. Okay. I have a little yellow pixie friend. Look at him. He's posing for his pixie senior photos.
And Mr. September.
I love these pastel ones. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do love a Christmas pixie. Red, green, whatever. But I really like these pastel colors because they can go into spring stuff. Pixies are fun year round, of course. And he's just a tiny little one. Good paint on all sides. All right. No chipping, no repairs or anything. Just that red Japan there on the bottom. Measurement for him, he is 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. He's a square guy. And he's got just the longest lashes ever. A little blonde piece of hair peeking out of his little hat. And I just love him. I don't think I've had, usually the yellows I find are much, much brighter, or like a golden kind of yellow. He's very pastel yellow. He's a spring pixie for sure. All right, I see Miss Kim is in 11 and Lisa is in at 10 as well. And I'm going to count Pixie Friend down so we can keep it moving. We're looking for 12 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
You know, my heart is still racing from Tina opening that door. I swear, it's like when your parents open the door, you're like, what did I do? What did I do? I did something.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. I can't calm down. She gave me a fright. Oh, Lord.
Okay. Robin's got a just in case in there. All right. There's the bid end from Karen. All right. Robin, you didn't need your just in case. Pixie Friend is coming to you. Thank you so much. Busted. Yeah. Dusty's busted.
I swear I didn't do that. $28.
More likely. Yeah.
$28, Amy. And last year I happened to find one of these and y'all went nuts. I don't know if anybody remembers it, but they went nuts. And I went back and tried to find my records. I believe this is a little lower. I believe it's lower than what I started at the one I had before. So this is a little thermometer. It's meant for a nursery. There is a little something under the glass. You guys may not be able to actually see it unless you're in person. You got to kind of look up under the glass here. You can just kind of see there's little white spots. There you go. They're starting to catch right there as you see it hit my ring light. So there's a little bit of white under the glass. This is glass. This is from the 1950s, and it's made of metal. This is actually like a coated tin metal that's pressed together, and this is supposed to be a baby thermometer that you hang in the baby's room. So there's a little bit of paint wear to the pink, but it has this kitschy depiction of this most kitschiest deer and bunny frolicking in a field with these butterflies that you're ever going to see. The thermometer is holding true. I actually have it at between 66 and 68 downstairs here. This piece measures 7 by 7, and when you hang it on the wall, it has a little hole there, and it's meant to be baby's temperature, and it's from 1969, and it is a company called Rodin Creations. So they're actually local here. I guess that's why I was fortunate enough to find 2 of them. So I think some of the little fun graphics on here, and it is in pink, the ABC. You do have the needle, of course, is in pink. Look at this little duck here, this little darling duck. I think this would be great to also use in your Easter displays. Here you have the little ball, and then over here you have the fun little teddy bear. So this is not wood. This frame is completely made of tin and metal. Here is the way it is. It's kind of pressed in together. So it's kind of pressed together here. It's kind of pressed metal from the 1960s. It's got a very 1950s kind of look about it. I just think it's darling. It does have a nice weight to it. Like I said, that is glass here. So it's not a cheap, it's actually a very high quality. But if you guys are a deer collector and you guys love deers or the color pink, I think this would be a great addition to your wall. The only thing I can tell you is there is a little bit of wear here to the pink paint. So just a little bit of wear, but there's whatever is up under there. You can kind of see right there by the deer's legs. You can see 1 or 2 little specks, but truth be told, it does not distract from it whatsoever. So again, I remember last year it was on a whim. I found it, I brought it to a live, and I remember everybody enjoyed it and loved it. So I thought that if anybody missed out last year and happened to be here, you could have a chance to get it for yourself. So again, it is made of metal. It is made of a tin metal. It is copyrighted back here. I believe that's 1969. Yes, 1969 here on the back of it. Who wants to focus? It's called Baby Temp, and the company, it's Creations. I believe it's Rodin. So it's Rodin, or it's Rodin. It's Rodan. Maybe it's Rodin. Rodin Creations. I don't know if anyone has ever heard of that company. It seems to be a local one here. So again, the measurements on it, it measures 7 by 7. So technically it is a square, but the way you hang it on the wall, it's this fun mid-century diamond sort of effect to it. So one more time here, I'll show you guys. It has the fun kitschy deer here on it. So there's these fun kitschy deer, and it has like, the fun deer has like a pink little collar around her. You can see the fun pink clouds in the background. You have fun little bun just frolicking through the field. And again, temperature is holding, but not seeing any interest. That's okay. Did you get it, Amy? Are you all right? Oh, goodness. I feel bad for you. So we'll sit this to the side. We'll bring this back during the recap, but it was $28. So we'll keep her moving. Over to you, Miss Amy.
Okay. I have, yeah, it's just, I don't know. I have to stand in front of the mirror and see what's in there. But I have an Elizabeth Gordon book, and I haven't had an Elizabeth Gordon book in quite a while. And this one I've never found before. My favorites are the Flower Children and the Bird Children. Sadly, I don't have a copy of either one of those. I did have some framed pictures from the Flower Children last year. But I haven't found an actual book in quite a while. This one is the Turned in Twos. There are several different publications of this particular one. This one with the blue cover is not as easy to find as some of the other ones. This particular publication date is from 1935 on this one. So it is, it's definitely a fabric printed cover on this one. It's not paper meant to mimic fabric, it's actual fabric. Okay. We'll open it up on the inside. Of course, true Elizabeth Gordon illustration styles on the inside. This one, let me flip to this page here. Nope, that's not the one I want. All right, so then we've got the Turned Into's Jane Elizabeth, which is who you see pictured here, discovers the garden folk. So as we go through here, she discovers all of the different insects, and there is a table of contents. So it kind of has a little build up for how the stories came about, and then it has the table of contents for all of the critters that are talked about in the book. All right, so most of them are insects, butterflies and bees, and she talks to each one of them as we go through the book. So I like to try and mark my favorites, but they're all really lovely. So we've got the June bug. I haven't seen Jennifer tonight, but it made me think of Jennifer Junebug from Instagram. But the little June bugs on the mushroom. There was, so we've got the katydids and some birds. So I'm going to flip because I know that there is, we've got baby frogs. This one, I don't know if it's going to focus. I really like that illustration. We've got baby frogs. Let me flip to, I did know that there is one in here. I think it's fireflies. That's a really nice double spread in here. We've got Jack Hornet and the paper maker. So it's all kind of insect related. We've got Lady Luna Moth. I absolutely love that one. Don't see Luna Moth illustrated very often. Oh, here it is. Here's that double spread with the Luna Moth.
Beautiful.
And the fireflies, really nice. I really love this illustration style. We've got Ladybug and her children. Cats. So it's definitely still a fantasy kind of book. We've got the trapdoor spider. You don't see spiders represented very often. I really like that. Look at him. He's got hairy legs. The trapdoor spider. Okay, I'm going to show a couple more. We've got the ladybird moth. A beautiful garden here. All right, Robin's in. I see you. Thank you so much. We got Miss Honeybee. Miss Honeybee. So Jane Elizabeth is the main character in here, and she has conversations and stories with all of the insects that go throughout the book. I really like it.
What year is this from, Amy, again?
1930. Well, the original publication date is 1923, I believe, but this is the 1935 publication. Yep. All right. So I see Robin's in. Thank you so much. We're looking for 19 or more. I am going to count it down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Mrs. Hop Toad. That was who I just showed. Mrs. Toad. All right. Dusty, I see you're just in case. Are you guys talking about cheese?
I don't know. Yeah, I think, yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Always. Somehow the conversation always turns to cheese. All right. There's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right. So MJ had a just in case of 29, but Dusty had a just in case of 101. So Dusty, it is yours for 30. Thank you so very much. All right, Jason.
$18, Miss Amy, and I could not find any damage on this. And if you guys know, these little porcelain flowers are very susceptible to getting damaged. If one has a little nip on it, I cannot find it. So this is a lipstick holder. So the hand here would hold your lipstick. In my reel, I also used it as a ephemera holder. So she can, if you just place in a postcard, she will hold a postcard for you. So you don't have to use it for its intended purpose. You can use it for something else. So $18. It is made by Lefton. It is bisque, but it is Lefton Japan here on the bottom. It has its original little sticker. All of the paint is in remarkable condition. All of the nail polish is painted and in very, very good in great condition with no cold paint wear. You can see right here, there's where the lipstick would sit, and then it would hold that on your vanity or nightstand or changing table. So measurements from the base to the top is about 5 inches tall. I've never seen this version made by Lefton, and I thought that this would be fun. I went over with a fine-tooth comb. I can't find any major damage. If it is, it's minimal to these little porcelain flowers all the way around. And each one of those is applied to it. As you can see, there's a gold rim here and a gold line there. Really good. And again, all of the nails are done really nicely. I believe it's probably the 1950s or 1960s. I didn't have the right size lipstick. Some of the older lipsticks are a little smaller, so they fit in there a little bit better. So again, it's not one that you have.
A chapstick would sit in there?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely it would. And I do believe some of the modern day ones might. I just know that they can be a little bit thicker. So you might want to get one of the more vanity style ones that is a metal one maybe. So I thought if you didn't want to use her as a lipstick holder, I thought she made a really good, fun ephemera holder. I thought how fun that would be if you guys wanted to put this on your vanity and maybe put a picture in it or a postcard. I just think it's very dainty, and I really think it's unique. To find these lipstick holders, it's getting a little more difficult. I don't find one of these lady hands that is like this. Usually they are vases. I've never found one by Lefton like this. Or she can give you the peace sign. Peace, Amy. So Tracy, thank you. I see you're 18. We're looking for 19 or more. And again, it's in very good condition. And right here's where the base of the lipstick would sit. And then the hands would hold it in place. You could also use it as a ring holder if you want. You could also drape a necklace over it, or maybe put some of your bracelets over it. A necklace might hang down too much. But my biggest selling point was it was very universal. So you could pop postcard. Cool. Pop a postcard in it. It's not hurting the postcard whatsoever. The bisque is actually holding it in place. And again, it is made by Lefton. It is a pale white, so my lights might be washing it out. That's a little bit of schmutz from where the sticker was on it. That will come right off. And again, it's just a fun piece. And the bisque I like because they're actually easier to clean. So let's go ahead and count it down. Tracy's holding it at 18. Again, I can't find any specific damage to the flowers beneath there. There would be like a bunch of white showing. I can't seem to see it. So it seems in good condition. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're looking for 19 or more. Tracy's got it. Yes, you do collect lipstick holders, Tracy. I think it's a fun collection. And again, it's one that you don't have to use it for that if you don't want to. And again, none of the fingers are broke. She's in great condition. So there's our bid end. Tracy, thank you so much, Tracy. Congratulations. It's going to go great with your collection. Thank you so much.
It's a good one. I've never seen that one either.
No, that's why I grabbed it. Very different.
Okay. All right. I do have a children's hanky for my next round. And of course, it is a nursery rhyme related one. I don't see these as often as the animal ones, but there is a whole series of these particular in this style of nursery rhyme ones. I believe there's 6 different ones that I have seen of these. I've only found a couple over the years, but this one is really super nice condition. No holes, no stains, really, really nice. We got Little Miss Muffet. So different little images in each corner. And look at that happy little spider with the top hat. He's ready for St. Patrick's Day. I think he's an Irish spider. What do you think?
Definitely. Definitely.
He's awesome. It says Little Miss Muffet kind of stippled there in the center. And then we'll go around. We've got surprised Little Miss Muffet there on this one. And then we've got the spider, and she's spilled her curds away all over the place. And then we've got her just carrying the bowl and the little daisy flowers that go all the way around. Really, really nice condition on that. Measurement for it is 8 3/4 by 8 3/4. Perfect size I would frame this one if it were me. This one is a good candidate for framing. I mean, I say that all the time, that you could frame these or make a little valance curtain out of them, but I think this one would be really cute as artwork to hang on the wall. I really think so. Cheryl, I see you. Thank you so much. Cheryl's in at 10, so we're looking for 11 or more. I am going to count it down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Probably about 7 years ago, I went to an estate sale and I got, I don't know, 30 children's hankies, all posted statically on Instagram. Cheryl, you might remember that sale, actually. It was quite a long time ago. But so many ones that I haven't seen since then either.
Right.
Like a lifelong collection of them. They were fantastic. All right. There is the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right, Miss Cheryl. Cheryl, I haven't sent you Happy Mail in a while. Thank you so much, lady. Thank you. Thank you.
$25, Amy, and I thought this was one of the most unique little jewelry boxes I have ever found, and I've never seen this one before. It is made in Japan. Let's start here with the sides. If you guys collect bluebirds now, it is one of these it's like a thinner wood, and it is coated with paper. So there is a little discoloration to the paper, but it is from the 60s, and it's in very good condition for what it is. Music box works, and wait till you see the inside. So first of all, let me show you the fun bluebirds. If you guys collect bluebirds and you want to use this as a riser in your display, you could. You don't have to use it as a music box, but you can see all those music notes, the flowers, the butterflies. Over here on this side, there's where you wind the music box. We have one bringing a gift to its friends. I just think this is very, very kitschy. Here is the other side. The back of it says that it's made in Japan, and I think the Farrington is the mechanism for the music box on the inside. So there is some Day-Glo paint on it, so some of it will glow. I don't think you get any more kitschier 60s jewelry box than this. So you have these three fun little kiddos. They're strumming away, playing their music. One's playing the guitar, the mandolin. I'm not sure. The other one has some sheet music. The other one is the conductor. And there you have the music stand. And then the birds are singing in harmony with them. So Cheryl said, is it a Betsy Clark? Is it Betsy Clark? Would that be? I'm not too.
It looks very, yeah. I mean,
it kind of has a look to a 1960s artist. So now the best is yet to come. So you have the little tip here that you open up, and then on the inside, it's beautiful and clean, and you have the ballerina who dances to the music. Okay, it might be. I mean, it's really clean. I don't think anyone's ever used this. So the only discoloration or the difference in color is the outside, but that is, of course, covered in that felt or the flock they use. And then you have the fun little ballerina who plays in time, and I don't know the song that it's singing. See, and then it stops. I mean, it does play Somewhere, My Love. I was a DJ for years, and I am no good at guessing music.
I'm horrible at figuring out music.
I am no good. Okay, so if Karen says it, so Minx, you say Somewhere, My Love. So play Somewhere, My Love. There's what the outside looks like. Yeah. What's William? I knew William. I knew it. Oh my gosh. So Brenda, thank you so much for your 30. I didn't do any research on this. I just knew that it had that great 1960s artisan sort of look to it. Yeah, John. Sure, John. Uh-huh. All right, John. All right. So let me give you some quick measurements, and then we're going to count it down. So it is roughly about 6 inches this way. So it comes in 6 inches by about 4 1/4. And then when it sits on your tabletop, it's 3 1/4. So I was thinking more like Xanadu. I thought I was hearing Xanadu. So
yeah.
let's go ahead and do a countdown on the 1960s Made in Japan music box. Brenda's got it at 30. We're looking for 31 or more, just in case for active bidders. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. And the pink and the orange, they do glow on this if that's what you're into. But again, I wasn't going to leave something behind that screamed the 1960s, was super clean on the inside, and bluebirds galore all over it. I mean, those bluebirds are kitsch-tastic. There's the bid end. Thank you so much. So we had 235s, but Brenda got back in with a 37. So Brenda, congratulations. It's yours for $37. I think it's really great. Thank you so much.
You guys, that music box, that Joseph Originals music box, if you line that song up with the actual song of it does not sound like it at all. I can't hear it. I'm a music person. I can't. I still won't hear that. At least that music box found a home. At least it found a home. All right. Okay. I have a pair of items for my next round. And you're going to get both of these together because you guys know I like to pair the vintage together when things coordinate. So first you're going to get the Enchanted Fawn book. And what would the book be without a coordinating fawn with it? So I'm including the little deer figurine to go with it because it just looks darn cute with it. All right. So you're going to get the pair. And we'll talk about the book first, and then I'll show you the little deer figurine. So the Enchanted Fawn, I have had this book before. And there's just a little wear to the binding here at the bottom. It does have a publishing date of 1942. All right. And before I show you some of the inside, Naughty Children crayon scribbles in the back cover. I don't know what is going on here. It looks like maybe they're like drawing a hopscotch board, or I don't know. Anyway,
where the buried treasure is.
That's really the only crayon marking that I could find in here. But dang it, those naughty children and their crayons. So there are some color pages. There's also some bicolor illustrations that are in here. It's an interesting story if you have not seen this one before. There's a kind of a mixture of black and white, the red and black ink color pictures like this, and then color plates as we go along through here. All right, so you're going to get the book. All right, and then Jasmine, I see you as well. Thank you so much. You're also going to get the little deer figurine here. All right, I know he doesn't want to focus. All right, here. Well, give me the board. Give me the board. All right, he is in good shape. All right, no repairs on any of the legs or the ears or anything like that. He is made by Norcrest. He's a Norcrest little deer figurine. I love all the little spots that go around on him. He just has the cutest little face ever. So he is more of that kind of satin finish, not the high glaze. The only thing that's high glaze on him is the little eyes, just to give them like that little more lifelike touch there. I did not rate the measurement for the deer down. I measured him. He is 4.5 by 4 3/4. Okay, so he's not a super large figurine, but he's definitely not a miniature. All right, so Jasmine, you want to make sure and you save that just in case for the countdown, okay? All right, so let me get caught up on the chat. I just, they just needed to go together, right? They just needed to go as a pair. All right, so Robin's at 18, Melanie's at 19. So we are looking for 20 or more, and I am going to do the countdown now. So now would be the time that you would put in those just in case bids. We're looking for 20 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. bid end.
Right there, instant display.
Mm-hmm.
Instant display. You don't have to do anything else.
That's the idea. All right. Melanie's got it just in case. Robin's got one. Melanie's come back in. Robin's still holding it. And there is the bid end from Karen. So Melanie had it just in case of 28, but Robin had a 32. So Robin, it's yours for 29. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Thank you. All right.
All right, Amy, $15. But before we get into it, she does have a hand repair, but it's at a perfect spot where if it wasn't, I probably couldn't have brought her to a live sale. So it is a little Inesco card holder head vase, but she does have a hand repair, and it is in the back of the hand. So you can see that there is a little bit of a line. It's on there secure, but they could have probably pushed it in a little tighter when they glued it on. But when you display her, she displays beautifully because the way her hand is curved, she wants to focus, all you see is the sideline there, but you do not see the rest of it. So she has her little original Nesco Japan sticker on the bottom. She's a teeny tiny little head vase. Her little bonnet is in a very pale blue. She has these great daisies that adorn the top of it. She's a cute little blonde little girl. She kind of matched the tray and the chalkware girl I had, and I think she would look so darling in your Easter display. So, and again, her hands are cupped like that because she's supposed to actually be a place card holder. So I believe when you put one in, it covers up her mouth a little bit. So Tracy, I see you for 15. Thank you so much. Again, save the vintage. That to me, I think that's an okay repair job because none of the fingers are broke. The crazing is little to none. And to find these little head vases that also doubled as place card holders, you just don't see that often. Now, if you put her close to the edge of your shelf, you can use those hands to hang things on if you want to. So she is only 3 inches tall. So she's a teeny tiny little head vase.
I really like that size.
They did a series of these, so there's a couple different variations that you could get to collect. And again, she is just this cute little bonnet girl. She has blonde hair. This is very, very, it's going to read white because of the bright lights in here. In person, this is a pale, pale blue, okay? So it's like a watered down blue here. So is the rest of her bonnet. It starts to get really white back here, but then the whole front here is like a very watered down blue. So I'll put some shade over it so you guys can see. No chips or cracks up top. She's very clean on the inside. The only condition was she did have her hand amputated. It was amputated and then put back on. So I'm not the one that glued it back on, but they did a fair job. But you don't really see it from the front. So let's do a countdown. We're looking for 17 or more. We are doing just in case. Look at those eyes. Such great detail. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. She has a little locket that she's wearing. She's almost like a little dainty Victorian style girl. Super good. No chips to the glaze. The crazing is minimal. Just the hand repair. And I think it's at a very good place. So thank you guys for the bids. Tracy had a just in case of 18. Robin has a just in case of 31. There is our bid end. So Miss Robin, she's coming to you for $19. Thank you both, ladies, for the bids. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. All right. These are coming as a pair. All right. So you're going to get both of these. It's not for choice. Okay. And I will show you why momentarily. So I do have 2 of the NAPCO Hallmark. Wow. Storybook cards tonight. So you're going to get the pair. And why you're going to get the pair, and these 2 are already in that album that I had earlier. All right. So same cards. They are already in there. All right. The Antoinette of France, okay, has some bending. All right. So she has a bend here and a bend like right across in here. All right. So that's why I'm pairing them together. Curly Locks here is in just fine condition. All right. Usually it's the feathers or the little sequins or something that's missing. on these. She's really nice condition. She does have some, it does have writing in here. Happy birthday to Barbara. Does that say from Mrs. William?
Ooh.
Mrs. William on the inside of that one. So you're going to get the pair together. Critter Girl, are you really lagging? Are you guys really lagging? I don't know. Because the bids are like way higher than what I started these at. So I'm just seeing if you two ladies are lagging or if you're actually bidding on my cards. You let me know.
Oh, she is. She's bidding, she says, and it's on both cards.
Of them. Okay. All right. I just want to make sure because I started them at 10 and you put a bit of 19, which coordinates with Jason's round. So that's why I was just checking. Okay. So pair of these together. One from the Nations series and one from the Storyland series. All right, I'm going to count these down. Timmy is also in. So Timmy's got the height. Oh, bidding on the cards. Okay, just checking. All right. Thank you, ladies, for clearing that up. All right, so Timmy's in at 20. So we are looking for 21 or more on the pair. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Hello, Pammy Whammy.
Oh, I could go for a piece of pecan pie right now, or pecan pie, depending.
Y'all are making me hungry. Keep talking about food in the chat.
Some cheese and pecan pie.
And some vanilla ice cream on the side. All right, there's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so very much. All right, so Timmy had the high bid at 20, but did put in a just in case there right before Karen's bid end. But Timmy, you didn't need it, so they are yours. Timmy, I gotta talk to you. I will text you and we'll figure that out. All right, thank you so much.
Okay, Amy, $35, and you're getting the set of 7. So $35,
wow.
$35, you're getting a set of 7. I think that makes them about $5 each. They're actually new old stock. They've never been used. They're still attached to the paper. You can see the thread holding them on, okay? But I have a piece of cardboard here. I'm going to use it so it keeps it sturdy. You're getting a set of 7-day children hankies that are embroidered, and I think these are some of the kitschiest, cutest embroidered hankies that I've ever seen. They're even still pressed. They've never been used. So let's go through the days real quick and let me show you what you get. I have to tell you, I'm sure they're average children's size because I can't tell you exactly because they're still attached to their original paper. So Monday, and I thought these were great for spring. They're great to use now with Easter coming up. They're just real kitschy with the animals. So for the 35, you're getting all 7. The first one is the Monday, which is the rooster. And I think they did a really, really good job with these. So Monday is the rooster. Tuesday, where the heck is Tuesday? Tuesday is the duck. Can you guys see the bill here on the duck?
Oh, yeah.
So here is the duck and the bill, and you have all these fun flowers. So this is your Tuesday hanky. So then Wednesday is the elephant. Oh my God, look at the elephant. And look at his tusks. His tusks are here. They're in orange. And these are cotton. So I do believe that these are all cotton. And I do believe they're starch. So they will soften up if they were used 1 or 2 times. So there is Wednesday. It has the elephant. So now we're looking Thursday. Oh my God, Thursday. Look at the bunny. Look at that bunny. And some of it looks like it was outlined, and then some of it, they then detailed some of the stitch work into it, okay? So that's the way they made it. So Friday, where the heck is Friday? Friday, oh my God, you guys. Friday is this ram. Oh, I'm sorry, it's a cow. It's the cow. The cow with the horns, and he's got his tongue sticking out just like the Rushton I sold. So Friday has the cow. And again, you're getting 7 of them. So I know 35 seems like a lot, but it makes them $5 each. So Friday, and then quickly here's Saturday. Oh my God, Saturday. Look at the kitschy pig.
Shifty pig.
He does. He's got major side eye. Like he's definitely watching you. I mean, And I have to believe these are probably like 1950s, maybe 1950s. So there's Saturday is the pig. And then Sunday, oh my God, this is why I brought him. And maybe you're creeped out by it, but look at the horse and he's smiling. Look at his teeth. He's got crazy teethers. He reminded me of a crazy Mr. Ed. And again, I thought you could take these off the board. You guys could use these in your display. I know a lot of people like to put hankies in those little napkins.
Do you think that somebody made these, or do you think that they were produced?
I don't know. All I know is that when I found them, I actually found them shopping, and I filmed myself when I found them. They are these hankies, and you can see that they're a nice size. Somebody may have made them, and then they sewed them to this. This is actually crafting paper, like the kind of paper that folks use when they craft or when they cut out like a design, for a dress or something. And they actually have them sewn to it, so they're attached. I wanted to take them off and show them to you, but since they were attached, I thought that they had a really great look to them. So maybe, if you take them out, they're not going to display like this. And I figured that if somebody wanted to frame these would look really fun framed, and then you could tilt and turn the frame to see all the different days and different hankies. So I don't know. I think they're very quality.
Really well done. If they're, either way, if they're produced for handmade.
They're children's size. They're clean. They're starched. They're new old stock. So, you in essence you're paying $5 a hanky. I did think about when I bought them doing choice. Do a few here, do a few there, in case there was a specific animal or day you were interested in. But I thought that for $35, somebody who collects vintage hankies or kitschy animals, you're going to get all 7 of them, and they are for each day of the week. I have to say that some of the components on it, it seems like it's. I don't think it's hand stitched. I think it's factory. I think
it's probably machine stitched.
Yeah, but I'm not seeing any interest on them. We'll bring them back for the recap, but they're $35, and you get the whole set of 7. So it makes them $5 each. So
I've never seen.
No.
I've seen hankies, but
I know. I didn't. I thought they were different.
Okay. Isabel's in. There's the lag.
Isabel, let's do a quick countdown. Where did my camera go? I'm still here.
We lost your camera. Uh-oh. There we go.
Did what it did at the end of last year. So Isabel, we're just going to do a claim. They're yours for $35. Thank you so much, Isabel. Congratulations. Thank you.
Those are great. Okay. I know we're not quite into Easter territory yet, but I did bring a bunny. I brought a bunny tonight. We'll ease into it. It's a little Napco bun. He's got his little foil sticker there on his butt. And he's brought some flowers. There's actually a coordinating bunny that goes with this. I believe this is supposed to be the boy bunny. There's a little bit smaller brown bunny that's also has flowers, a little bit different styled. I think is the girl bunny, but I just found him all by him lonesome. He's a lone bun. Really nice condition. No chips to him at all. He is also like the deer figurine. He's that more satin kind of finish, but a little more high glaze on the eyes to kind of make them pop out to look more lifelike. But I really liked this, and I left it on here. It was Suzanne's bunny. Look at that. Suzanne signed her bunny there on the bottom. I left that. I didn't want to take that off with the magic eraser. Measurement for Bun. I see Melanie's in. Is 3.5 by 2.5. All right. So I'm going to count Bunny down. We're looking for 11 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. No, it's never too early for spring. I agree, Karen. I am ready. I've been ready.
Some of us leave our Easter bunnies out all year round. We just hide them so we don't feel judged.
No judgment. No judgment, Jason. No judgment. All right. Melanie, Bunny is hopping your way. Thank you so much.
$24 and you get both of these. When I saw, I needed to pull one more thing. So when I saw you slide in a bunny, I thought I'm sliding in some bunnies
my
too.
gosh.
Because I'm ready to start selling some Easter. So I thought these don't have to just
What'd
be
you tell me,
Easter.
25?
Yep, 24, and you're going to get them both. One of them is dated 1957. So these are from the 50s. If you guys love kitsch, if you guys love weird, fun things, I think these are for you. And you can put these in your Easter display or leave them out all year round. And they do have hooks on them. There's a little paint wear on the blue bunny here. Definitely giving each other some side eye. So they're looking at each other. They both measure just about 3.5 inches tall. This one, somebody wrote November 6, 1957 on it. You can see that these are the older chalkware. It has the more heavy duty hook on it. So these are really fun. You could hang them on the wall, like I said, or you can pop these into your Easter bunny displays or put them in baskets. So a little bit of paint wear here on the front, but super cute. Look at the teeth on him. So you're going to get them both. I didn't want to separate them. So you get them both for $24. So I guess that's $12 each. Here is the fun pink one.
Oh my
You
God.
can see how detailed it is. Look at the teeth on there. Again, comes in at about 3.5 inches tall. This one they have dated on the back 5/24/8. I don't know if they abbreviated that for 58, but like I said, the other bunny had 1957 on it. I can't imagine that's, I don't know, maybe this was a re-gift. Maybe when they were initially found and bought, somebody got them in 1957, and then maybe grandma re-gifted them to the next generation in 2008. I'm not too sure. So again, I think these bunnies are really, really cute. They're reading true to color. They're very vibrant, super kitschy. I think they're going to go with almost anything that we've offered up tonight. You can see there's a little bit of paint missing there on the head. But again, with these chalkware pieces, I think that's to be expected. So again, you're going to get them both. I didn't want to separate them. And you can kind of do this if you use these as couple relationship bunnies. So when they're looking at each other, things are good with each other. If you're indifferent with each other, then you take them off the wall and you hang them so they're looking away from each other. I don't know.
Or you take the blue bunny off completely and it's sleeping on the couch.
Yeah, then you know you're really in a doghouse. Or the one
bunny has
bunny
come down and knocked on the door.
That's what I was going to say. The one bunny's opening the downstairs door, scaring the bejesus out of you. So $24. I'm not seeing any interest. We'll bring these back during the recap. If they don't sell tonight, I'll try them again a little closer to Christmas, a little closer to Easter, but we'll keep it moving. So 24 if anyone's interested.
Okay. All right. Then this will be our last round, and then we will go into our recap and then our community share. All right, you guys? Okay. Now, this is one of those pieces. Jason said earlier, you know, like we saved the vintage, and I saved the vintage. I have never had one of these in all of my selling days. Harder to find figurine, harder to find series. This does have repairs to it. All right. And I couldn't leave it. It's made by Coronet, which is not a name that I typically say. It does have the sticker still here on the bottom. And this is Mary Had a Little Lamb. All right. There is a series of these from Coronet with the nursery rhymes. But both Lammy and Mary have had neck surgery. Okay. But I had to save it. It's so cute. Mark, did I miss the buns?
I'll show them again in my next round. When it's my turn, Mark, I'll show them again real quick. So stick with us, Mark.
Okay.
I'll show them in a couple minutes.
So it's not easy to see, especially on Mary. It's not easy to see where her head repair is. It blends in very well. Lammy has a tiny flea bite on this little flower right here. If you turn this to the side, you can see there's a little missing ceramic, like the gray, like the paint is missing. There's a little white spot right there, and that's where Lammy's head has been repaired. Straight on, it's not super easy to see, okay? But I just don't see these. I don't see these figurines. So I still had to get it. I still thought it had some life left in it. Highly detailed. I love that they did little patches of spaghetti for the little tufts of grass in with the little flowers. Lots of detail in here. Very reminiscent of PY ceramics. We've got this big 3-dimensional rosebud on the top of her hat. Again, yeah, they both had neck repairs, but I just couldn't leave it.
So
Couldn't leave it behind.
See, I love mixing lambs into my Easter. So she'd be great as a centerpiece, not only for nursery rhyme, but for your Easter displays.
Yep. Can work for Easter time, regular springtime, but yep. And you cannot even see it. You can't see it on the back for either one of these. You really have to be up here super close to see it. I did know when I purchased this that the lamb had an issue, but right. I didn't until I had this up here, that Mary actually had it as well. But we will go ahead and start our recap. I'll bring Jason back up here. So, oh no, Jason, I'm sorry.
That's all right. I got. Oh, you got Isabel.
And Isabel, I'll just do a claim on it for you. So it is yours. Thank you for saving her. Thank you. Thank you.
Congrats,
all right, Jason. Sorry about that.
No worries. Hey, and Mark, I'll show you real quick. I showed them in my last round. I'm selling them together because they've lived a life together. They're $24. They're in very good condition. He does have a little bit of paint wear here on the face, but no chips or breaks to them whatsoever. You know, there might be just a little bit of mold roughness at the bottom. 3.5 inches tall. You do get them both. This one is marked 1957 on the back, and they're $24. Mark, if you're interested, just put yes. You can have them. If not, no pressure. I know Mark probably wants the blue one, but I felt like I needed to keep them together. So $15 on my last thing, Amy. Okay. I got you, Mark, for them. They're yours. Thank you, sir. $15 for my last item. Thank you so much, Mark. And good to see all you guys. Some of you guys, we haven't seen you for a hot minute. This is made in England. This is Staffordshire. It's Old Foley. It's actually a smash bank, and it is porcelain, and it has nursery rhymes on it. Now, I pulled this stuff well before I saw Amy had some nursery rhyme things. So here on this one side, you have... Oh,
there's little dishes that match that.
There is, and it's a really neat piece, and it is all English Shafford pottery and porcelain. And this one is, of course, Little Miss Muffet. There you have her. She jumped off her tuffet. Look at the detail on, if it wants to focus here, look at the kitschy spider and her running away with the hat in the air. So my next favorite part is the Humpty side. So here we have Humpty Dumpty, who took a great fall. Here you can see he's got some cracks, the little blackbird, and then his little hat fell off. So I also love the snooty, chubby face on this bank. The coin slot's in super good condition. It's a nice, small, little, chubby little guy. He comes in at about 4 inches wide by about 3.5 inches tall, so about 4 by 3. And of course, this would have been a smash bank, so you would either had to, get all the coins out, or it would have had to been broke. So it is porcelain. It is stamped England on the bottom, and I think the artist is James Kent. I think James Kent was the illustrator for, of course, the dishes and then the porcelain pieces like this. So thank you all for the bids. Let's count it down. I saw Dusty. MJ's in at 16, so we're looking for 17 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, pig butt, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. So we get Little Miss Muffet. I think she spilled her curds and whey. And then we have Humpty Dumpty on this side. I think some of the other banks had other of the nursery rhymes on, but this one was fun, and it went with my shakers and the whole theme. So there's the bid end. Thank you, MJ and Dusty. It's coming to you for $17. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Okay, now we're going to be doing our recap. We will bring back anything that did not sell. And if you want to claim something, make sure and put the item plus the price down into the chat. If we see more than one person interested in claiming, we will go ahead and turn that into a bid round. We will do a quick countdown just in case this can be in play, just like a regular round. But make sure if you want to claim something that you do type in the item plus the price, all right, so that we know what you're trying to claim. Jason, I have 3 things.
I have about the same. So however you want to do it is fine with me.
Okay. Do you want me to just do them all?
You go ahead, and then I'll do mine.
Okay.
You got it.
Sounds good. Okay. So from my yes, my Patry Winston storybook illustrated birthday cards. I will change the screen again. There we go. I had these two left. I had Goldilocks and the Three Bears and Little Miss Muffet. These are incredibly hard to find cards, both unused. There is a whole series of these there's 16 total cards that have the story on the inside and very highly detailed and illustrated. So I had Little Miss Muffet. She was 10, so you can put Little Miss Muffet 10. Or I had Goldilocks. You could put in Goldilocks 10 if you want to claim that one. So here's Goldilocks and the Three Bears for that one. So Goldilocks 10 or Little Miss Muffet 10. All right, MJ is claiming Little Miss Muffet and Goldie. I see that. I see you both. Who's the illustrator? So it's illustrated by Patry Winston, and the revised stories on the inside are by Karina Marsh, which is like a mid-century poet and book illustrator. So yes. Okay. Yes, Leslie, that is correct. All right, MJ, I got you for both of those. Thank you so very much. And the other things that I had were the Jack and Jill pose dolls. So it's Patrie. Patrie. Okay. So these are made by Holiday Fair, made in Japan. Mid-century stockinette pose dolls of Jack and Jill. Jack does have a little wear to the stockinette. You can see the cotton batting underneath is coming through a little bit on Jack's hands, and Jill has a little wear up here on her hair as well. So it's the pair for 30. So you can put Jack and Jill 30 if you want to claim those. And that was my recap. And I will get Jason over here. Thank you all so much.
I had one of my metal trays left with the girl in her bonnet walking, in the pasture down the country lane. This was $10. They all had a little bit of wear to them, but the way it worked out, yours might have the most wear if you claim it. So, but they're still in great vintage condition. So if you're interested, they measure about 14 by 8 3/4. They're the thicker, older 40s, 50s style trays. $10. $10 if you're interested in it. Just put tray, $10, and it would be yours. Really neat, blues for your Easter display, all year round. Just neat. So I had the Amy, did you say this was Lefton? Napco, thank you. I didn't even write that down. So I had the Napco Month Angel Girl. She is the March. She has the little leprechaun style puppy. There might be a little nip here to the under part of the shamrock or the clover. I cannot confirm nor deny because the one I saw a picture of looked the same way. So she is $15 if anybody is interested. You can put Angel 15. No other issues that I can say, no real chips or cracks. Wings are in very good condition, and she would be great for a March birthday, or if you guys love St. Patrick's Day. So she would be Angel, $15. She measures 5 inches tall. So just put Angel 15. I had 2 of my little kitschy figurines remaining. They do have some paint wear. This one has no damage. This one has a little sliver missing here in the ear. So these are the babies that have always run away, and I found 3 of them. So this one, the paint wear is minimal. That could be factory. I'm not too sure what is or what isn't, but just know that they could have some paint wear. This one has the little sliver in the corner. So this one is, we'll call it blue, but it's a squirrel. So this one's going to be blue, $8 if anyone's interested. 2.5 inches tall, blue, $8. The squirrel just has paint wear, but no chips. Same kind of, chain family. So you can see some paint wear in the back. So this one is going to be squirrel, or we'll just call this one green. Green, $8 if anyone's interested. So it's green, $8. Paint wear, no chips. A little bit of paint wear, maybe sliver. So blue 8, green 8. And then, last but not least, I had my 1969 Gotcha Mark. Thank you so much for the blue. Let me write you down here for the blue mouse. So I got your Mark. Thank you so much. And then I had from 1969 the super kitschy for you deer lovers out there. God, this is such a sweet deer. And this is glass. It's actually a thermometer, and it hangs in the shape of a diamond. So the hole in the back is going to hold it like this. Little bit of wear. There's something up underneath there. You can kind of catch it up under the glass. But truth be told, when you have it on the wall, you don't see it. Here's the back. It is a metal. So this is heavy. This is a quality piece. So you can put thermometer, and this is going to be 28 thermometer. And again, it's super kitschy, great for Easter, great for your baby's room or your kitschy deer. So just put thermometer 28. Just show you guys here. Again, last year I had the same one. I wish I'd have wrote down the folks that were interested in it, because there was a ton of interest in it.
I can't believe you found another one.
Neither can I. The only thing I can say is, seeing that they're manufactured in Reading, which is right near me here.
That's cool.
It must be one of those things where it's close. So you can just put in thermometer 28. And if there's anything that you guys didn't see that got claimed and you watch this in the replay, feel free to email us. Our emails are up there. And if it's still available, we will get you invoiced. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Amy.
All right. So before we go into our community share, we want to remind you that we will be doing our invoicing. I will be sending mine out tomorrow. So I will email you when yours are out there. And Jason is doing his on Saturday. Jason also has an Instagram sale on Friday.
The Valentinos are back. We got a kitsch-n. So it can be anything from kitchen to kitsch. So please come join us tomorrow night on Instagram at 8 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you're following John of Everyday Holiday John of Everyday Holiday Displays, Brian of Mid-Century Mister, and please make sure you're following Bill, Garden Guy Bill, and come hang out with us tomorrow night over on Instagram for some fun kitsch and kitchen. And you know what? We might as well just call it the Holt Howard sale, because if you guys didn't see Bill's promo.
I know, Bill's got all the Holt Howard cats.
Well, not only that, he's got like the Holt Howard roosters, the mugs, and I got one thing that's Holt Howard. So, and I didn't see Brian's preview yet, so I don't know. So, if you're looking for Holt Howard, it's more Holt Howard than it is kitchen. So, come hang out with us and have some fun at 8 o'clock on the gram tomorrow.
And programming change for next week. We did talk about this at the beginning of the show, but Fantastic Finds will not be on Thursday next week. It will be on Monday, because Mama Pam and I have an in-person antique show we have to set up for on Thursday. So that's why we are moving to Monday, so we can still have Fantastic Finds this week. But Jason is doing a special sale on Thursday.
Next Thursday, we'll be over on Mother Tucker's. We're going to do all St. Patrick's Day. So it'll be greens. It'll be things that you can decorate with for St. Patrick's Day. Hopefully some of our Irish lovers will come join us. I have some things that I pulled out of the shop, and I had some things sat to the side, and we're going to do a whole St. Patrick's Day theme. So hopefully you'll find some things to decorate with or collect. Or if you know somebody who loves the Irish and loves St. Patrick's Day, let them know and tell them to come on over. But we'll be holding the slot at 8 p.m. Eastern next Thursday night over on Mother Tucker's.
And if you guys, the broadcast is already up there. I think I scheduled it yesterday or the day before yesterday. If you want to set a reminder for Monday, since it's an odd, off day, it's already up there under my live tab. You can find it. So before we move into our community share, I'll remind you of our email. If anybody wants to send us in any photos of your decor, your displays, maybe you've already got your bunnies and your chicks and all of your Easter goodies out, Or if you still have your Valentine's out, we didn't see anybody's Valentine displays except for Brad and Greg's little planter find that they had. So we would love to see any photos that you want to send us to ShareMyFindsLive@gmail.com. We could always use more to have in our queue. Just make sure to include a brief description with your photos so we know how to talk about them. And if you want to be identified for your photos or you want to remain anonymous, that is totally fine as well. So email us. We'd love to see anything that you want to send us. And we love that you guys are part of our show week after week. It's so much fun getting to see everybody's goodies and collections. So what I have to share with you tonight is from Teresa. And she has titled this her Woodland Kitsch Display. Okay, so I have several pictures and then some individual pictures. Okay, so we'll show the first one here.
Ooh.
And so she says, as thrifters, I know you can relate. So she has a boo-boo fairy, and I will show a close-up of that. And it's a little collection of kitsch figurines, and they're nestled amongst vintage pottery and the bunny collection. So everything in the photo has been thrifted.
Okay.
So anyways, I will go through. I like everything that it kind of works together. It has a similar theme. Here is a little close-up photo. Okay. And then I will talk about them individually. So first off, I will show that one. And that is a Mabel Lucy Atwell ceramic boo-boo fairy. So if you're not familiar with Mabel Lucy Atwell, she was a children's book illustrator. She also did designs for greeting cards, Valentines. Sometimes they show up on tins. And I have never run across one of these, but it does have a very tiny signature at the bottom. I don't think we're going to be able to see it in the other photo, but if you guys are out and about and you see one of these, that's a legit Mabel Lucy Atwell pixie with the mushroom. Yeah, not easy to find. And then is there a note about that? The red wooden capped mushroom is a Steinbach ornament. Okay. So Steinbach, usually we see like the nutcrackers or the bigger like German smoker pieces. That is super cute. He's a little ornament. He's a little Christmas ornament. Okay. And then the other one, oh, no, this one. So we've got the Lefton watering can planter and the little iridescent sleeping pixies. So those are both made by Lefton. And I got to go back to the bigger photo. Okay, so the little orange fox there is Ostheimer. That one's a new one to me. I don't recognize that name. It is made in Germany. Okay. The company was founded in 1939, and all of the figurines are stamped. She says there's a lot of knockoffs that are not well made. If you find these and they sell for a high price on eBay, the company still sells many of their original pieces. I've never heard of that name. Have you?
No, I haven't.
Ostheimer. Nope. That's a new one to me. It's really cute. I really like the style of that. And the small pottery flower frog is made by Fulper Pottery. The brown bunnies are Goebel. Yeah. The blue bunny is Van Briggle. Can we see? We have to go back up to this one.
Oh, that's Van Briggle?
Van Briggle bunny.
Oh, that's good.
There's Van Briggle animals. I've only seen a couple of them, and they're very difficult to find. The gray bunnies are vintage, but she was not able to find a manufacturer. So the bigger gray ones that are popping out of the pottery and next to the pottery, she wasn't able to find a maker for those. But I love that metal flower frog that the Mabel Lucy Atwell pixie is just kind of hanging out on. So those are all her finds. She's thrifted all of these. So that's pretty amazing.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Gosh.
I love it.
I love how she has the bunny kind of popping out of the double-handled vase back there.
It kind of looks like a cabbage.
It does.
Doesn't it?
Good. I love it.
Yeah. Good. It's fantastic. I love it. it's definitely screaming woodland and it's screaming spring. So
Yes.
I'm here for it. I'm ready for it. Bring it on. So Teresa, thank you so much for sending those in to us. We appreciate you sharing with us and all the friends here for fantastic finds. We appreciate that. All right, you guys. Well, we'll see you tomorrow over on Instagram for the Valentinos. And back here on Monday for fantastic finds. I know my preview is probably going to go out tomorrow afternoon sometime when I get some sunshine. Maybe we'll see the sun in Michigan. I don't know. Tomorrow. Haven't seen it in a while. It's supposed to warm up next week, thankfully, and melt some of the snow that we have. So I'm ready for it. Yeah. All right, you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Big thank you to Kim and Karen G. And Karen G, one more time, you get
happy birthday.
You get a happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Bill.
Yes.
Birthday.
Yes. Yay. Happy birthday, Karen G.
Thank you all so much for hanging out with us. Have a good rest of your weekend. Everybody stay safe, take care, and we will see you next week. All right.
Bye,
Good night, everybody.